do.
Do.
Yes.
Doobie-doobie-doo.
You may start, Logan.
Oh, we started. All right, I'll do the recap then. When last we left our party, they'd come to the city of Dragon's Rest in order to lend their assistance against the Fang of Immolation, who seems to be a mutual enemy for them. They briefly met with a few dragons, including Francisca, who welcomed them all and encouraged them to think on what rewards they would like before taking them to the matron for negotiations. Negotiations went unexpectedly well, and the party members were each promised different rewards. Risu asked for an alliance with the Dragons of Dragon Rest against Zernas. Ott was forced to finally reveal his true form to the others, but he did ask for free passage through Dragon's Rest and to cross the Absent Range. O'Malley predictably asked for money. Erlan asked to have his rock problem sorted and discovered that while he's in Dragon's Rest, the curse is ineffective. And finally, Hyarkin was promised a single favourable draw from the Queen's deck of many things. With their rewards promised, the party were given potions that will suppress the effects of the Absent Range, and told that they should venture into the range with Francisca to find whatever means the Colossi used to defeat the Fang of Immolation before. The party were allowed to rest in Francisca's quote-unquote home in order to prepare for their journey, and Ott turned into a sexy drow. Risu also scavenged some bedding in order to actually make their stay livable, because Francisca's home was in fact the completely unfurnished bare stone rooms of the bottom half of a tower. Which is where you all currently are, and I'm just going to put on some music before I start.
Man, I hope it's copyrighted.
So do I.
Never had a friend like me. Wow.
Well, there we go. Rob's stream is now demonetized for all the monetization it already had.
Yes!
Wait a minute.
Streamer oofed. I don't know how much oofed, but oof.
Nice music, Logan. Real new wave stuff, I'd let know.
Yeah, I can't
You
hear
have
it.
to use slash commands now, fuck's sake.
Can hear it.
That's Christmas
hear
number
it?
1 right there.
Yeah, it's literally just
It's
like
just wind.
Wind.
Oh yeah, it's
yeah.
just ambience. All right, it's fine
Ambience.
as long as it is making sound. Yes, there we go.
So,
Right.
are we starting? Okay. Is it still night? We haven't gone to sleep yet.
Yeah, we'll say that that's the case if you want.
Okay. So
technically, in that case, Ott would still be in his true form.
Okay. Basically, in the night, O'Malley, because he takes a long time to think of things, as is the problem he has. Halfway through, goes and sits next to any kind of fire that's just there, and tries to find Francesca to talk to her in person, just personally.
Okay. I mean, I think she can be like in the group with you, just like sort of not even so much
like just like going away from the party in the tower and finding her.
Yeah.
Essentially,
I mean, there's several floors, so like if you asked her for a private word, then she can join you. But I'd say that like what she's doing at the moment is she's probably not even really sleeping so much as she is like meditating at the edge of the group.
Well, that's fine. Either way, just so I find
she'll lead you sort of down the ladder into the lower floor, like into the ground floor, where there's no furniture or anything. If you want to say that you've started like a fire, then that's fine. You can do that. You're all able to do it. You're like 12th level.
Okay. Basically, just sit myself up next to a rock or something. I don't fucking know. Be like, sorry, so about your mom's little intimate request you had and me about it.
About your echo?
Yeah, I don't personally care, as you can probably imagine. Kind of like as talk like taps his head to like indicate I'm not very smart, so therefore I don't really care.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see others here probably are interested in what it is.
I mean,
A slight grin comes across his face. You can probably tell where I'm going with this.
I said that I would like the opportunity to study it if the opportunity arises. I'm guessing that you mean that you would allow me to study it for a fee.
Of course.
Well-
Now, however much that may be, it's something we can discuss at a later time.
I mean, I think that yes, it's probably best if we see how things go here before we make any plans for the future. I mean, my home isn't really in Dragon's Rest, but I mean, no offense, but um, if I was to invite you to that place, I think I would like to know you a little bit better beforehand.
Oh, I wasn't just thinking of you. It wasn't you who picked up on it instantly anyway, just your mom. So, you know.
I'm not 100% sure what her intention was, if I'm honest. She's a bit of an enigma to me. I mean,
But she sits on a big pile of money.
absolutely. You'll find that's true of most dragons, although hers is certainly more impressive than most.
Certainly indeed. I'm just after the one who will pay me the best for something as unique as I offer.
Well, I suppose I'm probably better off asking the question than allowing it to be left up to you. I can always put out feelers and see if there's anyone in Dragon's Rest, whether it be my mother, who is interested. Other than myself, of course, I would like the opportunity to study that echo of yours. I understand that it's wild magic, but I'd like to know exactly what it is myself. From a purely academic standpoint.
Of course. You'll probably get to understand a bit more of it in the coming day when we go
Right,
to this cave.
Is it something that helps you fight, or?
Yes, and other things. He
Oh.
is interesting because even I don't fully know it. Obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't be trying to sell it off to people.
I mean, I can tell that it's certainly bound to you in some way. I don't really understand what it is, but I can see. Most dragons of my age or older have true sight. We can see things for what they truly are, and I can see that there's a tether between you and it. It can't be separated from you, at the very least.
No. But anyway, do see about who would offer the highest bid.
Yes, upon our return, I will begin asking around. Or it might actually be better to ask Everan or Vero to ask around instead, but I will make arrangements for that on your behalf.
A big grin just comes up. As big a grin as he could make. Oh, I do love it when people want to talk business with me. And I get up again and say, thank you for the time.
I won't say any time, but it's been a pleasure.
Just leave and go to bed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a couple of minutes before she climbs up the ladder as well. While this oh, sorry. So
I think Erland's repeatedly dropping the rock on the floor, like, ha! Picking it back up, and then dropping it and going, ha! And then picking it back up again.
As it's happening, as it comes to drop, can I try to, like, just kick it away from him?
I'm gonna let that toy out in a second, a little in a second if people start interfering with my fun.
I mean, Erland, do you want to try and resist this happening? Because,
Yes.
okay, let's just make it a dexterity check from each of you then,
Yeah.
just to
Probably
see which one of you is faster.
Unskilled dex.
Oh,
Big
I don't think you're gonna 20.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wait, +7 to your deck.
Yeah, he gets Jack of all trades.
Wait, that even
Oh, he
gives
adds
him
half
on that
Yep.
on
Yeah.
unskilled. What the
Yep.
fuck?
All ability checks.
Wow, that's
Funny.
broken.
Yep. Jack of all trades is very good. It's only half of his proficiency bonus, but yeah.
It's still an extra what plus fucking
+3, I think.
Yeah.
+2 maybe.
+2.
Whichever. But yeah. So he drops the stone and you sort of dash up and as you wind up to kick it, he snatches the stone and you just sort of kick the air and stagger and catch yourself and almost slip over.
Look at it and look at him do it as he does that and just spit on the floor just in front of me and then just walk off.
It makes a horribly obnoxious sound in this very empty tower.
It echoes.
Yeah.
You look over at the annoying bouncy ball for a moment and consider your options.
Yeah, I think I'll go to bed then.
Yeah. Is anyone else doing anything before they turn in for the night?
No, night.
Okay. Well then, during the night, you are all able to rest peacefully, get a long rest, and regain all of your health and spells and all that. However, something does happen to you, Risu.
Me?
Something familiar. You awaken, stood up, in a mostly white void. You look down at the floor and discover that it isn't a floor. It is an enormous tapestry. Not made out of any fabric, its texture sort of feels more like glass, but soft like fabric. It's some strange material, and the tapestry depicts important world events, people living ordinary lives, heroes fighting beasts. And you hear a familiar voice, the voice of Istus, who says, "It's been a little while since I called out to you, Riso. I hope I'm not interrupting you.
Been a long while, yeah. Had a
Sorry
few-
for being so unannounced, but I had news that I thought you would like to hear."
Yeah, all news is good news, right?
Well, this isn't bad news. For starters, your friend Yolia is alive and okay. I can't really say safe, but in fact, right now she's in a lot of danger, but hopefully she'll be able to make it out in one piece. She's been busy while she's been away from you all. I can't tell you everything that she's been doing, just out of respect, but you remember I asked you all to deal with some ritual sites? The cult of Zernas had stolen some of my domain. It's
Yeah.
why I think Erlan is fateless. Well, Yolya found one of those ritual sites, and along with your friend Hamilton, they were dispatched on a mission to destroy it. So, to my knowledge, there's now only one more, as far as I can tell, but that's not the only thing. Well, it's about that, but that's not the only thing I wanted to say to you today. I think I might owe Erlan an apology, and since I can't really talk to him directly, I was hoping you would pass it along on my behalf. When
Okay.
you first met him, I asked you to be careful of him and to treat him with suspicion, because I had no knowledge of who he was, and that worried me a little bit. Well, I mean, you've been with him for some time, and I think he's proved his character in several ways, but also this most recent ritual site has restored to me, amongst other things, some knowledge about his past to me. Specifically, his entire past. I now know, just as I know with anyone, that he's never lied to you about who he is or where he's from. Just. It still feels like there's something missing. I can't see the future, but I can, for everyone else at least, see where they will probably go, see many of the potential futures ahead of them.
Can you see the main cause of his drinking problems?
I think it's a long since developed habit.
Okay.
But I don't believe it stems from any trauma unless I thoroughly misunderstood him. But he's still fateless, as far as I can tell. I can't see any future ahead of him. I have absolutely no idea what he might do next at any moment, but at the very least, I know that he's not conspiring against you. So I was hoping you could pass along my apologies, and I was hoping you'd be happy to hear that your friend is okay.
Yeah. When will we hear more from her soon? Like, is she coming back?
Oh, so far as I know, she still plans to. You may meet her on the other side of the range, at this rate.
So we're both going to the same direction, you're saying?
It seems that way, unless she decides to turn around.
Well, that would be dumb.
All right.
Come on,
All right. That's a bit personal.
regroup, please.
Well,
This new guy is just stinky.
in that case, it may be a good idea for me to reach out to her, as much as I try to avoid doing so for obvious reasons.
Don't understand what you mean there.
And I think that a somewhat awkward moment passes where she sort of considers the grim possibility of having to speak to Yolya again before she sort of returns to herself.
Getting insulted every other word. It's not a happy possibility, I see.
And she says, I wish that I could offer you more help than I already am, but things being what they are, at least within the absent range, I won't really be able to reach out to you or speak to you any more than this. Where you're going, I can see at least a little bit ahead. I know it's going to be very dangerous. I know that you're going into somewhere that is expecting you. I don't know if I would call it a trap, but Zernath seems to be one step ahead of you.
Yeah. As you know, Erlan has the rock, but at the moment it's powerless.
Yes, at the very least, especially here within Dragon's Rest, it's difficult for even me to reach you. Never mind a much lesser creature like the Deep Terror. You should be at least safe from prying eyes in those ways. That matron who rules over the place, she's not quite a power like myself, but she's certainly approaching that level. Perhaps in a few thousand years, she may well claim her own domain. I can say that I'm proud of you. I think that you did a good job making your request be an alliance. I think that was a wise move.
Yeah, I think it was
Thanks,
something
Goddess
that we all
Mummy.
needed. Head pats.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean,
Fucker.
she's talking to a child. She's trying to be supportive. But, she says, I think I'll leave you to your rest. I wish that I could provide you some sort of support, but at least at the very moment, I'm not able to.
Could you spare a message spell? Scroll?
If there's something you want me to have passed along, I can get a message sent out for you.
You
Either
fucking beg.
who is it that you'd like to contact?
Probably Oya.
Well, I'm going to have to speak to Yolia if there's something you wanted me to tell her.
I wanted to discuss with the group.
No time. Now.
Well, you don't need to tell me right away. Remember, I am watching you guys. If you make a
Right.
decision on what you want said, then I can pass it along.
Was the initial message going to be, I miss you, come back, this other guy is a meanie?
Please come
This
back.
guy's a douchebag. He killed a
hope-
kid.
He did kill a kid, and he keeps asking for money, and we don't have money. I mean, we have a little bit of money, but I spent out my cat.
He wants to know your name.
He does want to know your name.
No, I don't want to tell him my name.
Yeah, well,
Creep.
tell him your name and he might not harass you so much. Just a heads up.
Funny.
It is. I find it hilarious as well, personally.
Oh.
Oh, whoa. And unless there's anything you want to say, Sarah, with that, Istis will reach up to clap her hands and end the dream. And she gives you a brief look and a chance to say anything if you wanted to.
Ah.
But
Ah!
and then her hands close.
Oh.
A flash of white, and
White.
you are awake the following morning.
Who's Yoldu with?
Yolia
Oh,
is...
but
Destroying
Not virtue.
ritual sites.
At the moment of this conversation, Yolia has probably just parted ways with Hamilton.
Hamilton. Okay.
Yeah, where is
Which
Yolia?
is... With family, Smile.
With family, Smile, yeah. As far as you're aware, she's with family.
You
Family.
can tell
in-
me. That's a good point. Can that rock just hear, or does it know all my memories? I think it knows all my
It
memories.
knows everything you know.
Yeah.
It knows... it sees everything that you are aware of, but it can't, like, search for your memories now.
So if
But
I
that-
found out now, it
Yeah.
would be able eventually
Yeah.
to access it. Yeah.
It
Huh.
wouldn't be... If someone was to tell you right now, no, it would not be able to search through your memories and find out via that, unless someone mentioned it again while it is able to observe you.
I feel like no one would know that, so I feel like the fact that no one said anything probably actually works out more accurate.
Okay.
I think with the Dragon Queen saying that your rock
Yeah,
isn't
same.
working now, we're just like, yeah, we're safe.
If you want to
Oh,
share that if you want to share that information,
you've been lying to me.
That's up to you, Sarah, if you want to release that information out.
What? Yeah.
Because
I mean, obviously, Erland would understand with his all-seeing rock, right?
All-powerful rock.
the mighty rock.
What do you say?
All-seeing Dwayne Johnson.
I mean, what do you say to Erlan?
Are we awake now?
Yeah, it's
Morning.
following morning. Everyone can be awake.
Okay. I take it.
Erlan, mildly hungover. You kick the rock.
I kick the rock.
Okay. Erlan, you are awakened by the rock being kicked from your hand.
Rocky.
No. Rocky-chan.
You gave him googly eyes.
There's a little smiley face on it.
Is it Pet Rock? Do you have a leash on it and drag it?
Yeah, there's
Evil
like
pet rock.
I've somehow found the fantasy glue and fantasy googly eyes to put on it as well.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Like a Berlin.
I'll allow it. It's canon.
It's
Oh.
canon.
I think there is technically a magic glue, right?
Yeah, it's called sovereign glue, and it's stupidly rare though. So
Yeah.
I think just glue is a thing. Like, it's not actually like you don't need like, a chemical processing plant to make basic
No.
glue.
No, you don't.
Like, anyway, so yeah, what do you say? You've awakened Erlan quite rudely.
Erlan! News for you! Some revelations for you! Wake up! Wake up!
Oh no! Not
Wake
this.
up! Wake up!
Wake up!
Does everyone else wake up at this point?
I imagine so.
No.
Literally hearing the high-pitched noise is
The bird screeching.
of a bird screeching. I literally throw whatever's closest to me at Risu and just go, "Shut it up, sweetie!"
Reflex
Yeah,
check.
Okay, yeah. In fact, make an attack roll. Just D20 plus strength. It'll be unskilled. You're not proficient in Pebble.
Unskilled strength check, yeah?
Yep.
14.
14. What's your armor
Miss-
class,
it
Sarah?
misses.
16.
The pebble misses as you duck your head out of the way as a pebble whizzes past.
I'm good at dex.
And I'm just literally
That's all you hear me whisper. I'm good at dex.
it's like, I'm just like, "Sweetie, why are you shouting the first thing in the morning?"
Wasn't talking to you. Roll over.
I just look at her and just like, "Well, I'm talking to you now."
Yeah. I just grab Erlen and drag him out the not house.
Okay.
I
Take him down to the
then
lower floor.
I also turn to everyone and say, "What is her problem? Why is she like this to me?
And
What
you
have I
just
done wrong?"
I'll kill her!
You're what?
I just
Child
shout
killer.
up, child killer! Oh yeah.
He deserved it. He would have been a prick.
Wait, you knew his fate? His fate was to be a prick?
Well, of course. He was the son of a crime family. What did you think was going to happen to him? He was going to be a cop? Of course not. He was never going to be some policeman or something silly. Or he was going to end up just like his dad. So I had to do it. It was the only possibility. Plus, I got paid money to kill him because his name was what it was. So, it was good money. But it was.
Out of character, this is very much O'Malley justifying it to himself, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't want to kill the kid. But money is money. And he sticks by his contracts.
Yeah,
His
team
contract says to kill these people, and he's given names, and that kid ends up, and some kid is that named person. Things
Okay, so
will happen.
Sarah, you drag Erlan away from the group. Erlan, you've been awakened, dragged away.
Yeah, it's so good that he's the same size as me.
Uh,
Yeah, that's a
I
good
suppose
point.
you have to allow yourself to be dragged away. She is not strong at all.
Oh yeah. Oh
Not anymore, she's not.
no. Erlan.
Yes. Yes.
Hello, Tazai.
As I got my morning coffee in hand, just.
Where did that come from?
Same place the wine comes from.
Yeah.
You just don't ask questions. Yeah.
So Istis came to me last night, and with that rock not talking anymore.
I know. It's funny to drop though.
Funny to draw. Yeah. Good thing that we can probably tell you a bit more of what's actually happening, and yeah, we
What do you
haven't
mean
been
actually happening?
well with the rock, with Rocky being
Rocky? What's Rocky done? Leave Rocky out of this.
when he's in control and he can understand everything that you understand.
My big friendly demon buddy from the deep blue. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we thought it was a safer option to not talk in front of him, which meant not talking in front of you.
Oh, well, about what?
Well, about Yolia,
Yeah, she went to go visit family.
her family in this dimension.
Yeah, good point. I never thought about it that deeply.
No. I forgot where Yolia went. Where's my letter?
I mean, yeah, you've still got the letter.
Yoya went out to pick up a pack of fags and some milk from the store and never returned, and that's what we talk about Yoya.
That's fine. Here, read
Oh
this
yeah,
letter.
it's not that kind of mommy.
Actually,
I can click show to players. There we go.
uh,
Does that show up for you, Matt?
So,
Yeah.
It should do.
Yeah.
It just popped up for everyone.
So
Yeah.
what was the rule on the rock then? Does it absorb Erland's memories?
No, it does not. It only watches him.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
So
we're free to do
if
whatever we
he
want to
sees
Erland now.
something or hears something, the rock sees or hears it, but it doesn't read his memories or his mind.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't have a back catalogue of all
No.
of Erland's filthy memories.
No.
I blacked out most of it, so it's all right. So,
But yeah,
huh.
so to just like shorten the letter a bit,
hmm
essentially, it said that she was going to search for virtue,
hmm
and that whatever she was planning on doing, she didn't think you guys would approve of or allow her to do it. So she thought it best that she not sidetrack you all with doing this and allow you to deal with your own urgent matters.
Huh. Interesting. I just kind of throw the paper behind me and carry on upstairs with a
Hey,
morning
hey, just wait.
routine.
Wait, there's more.
More?
Yeah. So, you know how we were all uncertain and how Istis was uncertain about you being part of the Fate Touched?
No. Well, I'm fate touched. I'd like to put that out there. My lawyers say.
Yeah, you did keep saying that, but when the goddess herself is saying that's not right.
Yeah. Anyways, let's gloss over that bit. Anyway, let's carry on.
Okay, so her knowledge of you, it didn't exist, and Yolier has defeated one of the areas that were affecting all fates, right? That can help.
Yeah, it was ritual sites that like stole away some of her knowledge of
Yeah,
various people.
and that included you, and you were considered fateless, so she can't see your fate ahead. She can see your history and can confirm that you are part of our team as the Fate Touch.
Well, there we go then. All official. All in the books. Wow.
She offers her deepest apologies as much as that goes.
Well,
I
I
suppose
was
she
gonna
should.
say. Well,
Whatever that means.
tell the nice goddess lady. I kind of like start scratching my head, thinking she's going insane. I'm like, tell the nice goddess lady, that everything's all right. We're cool.
Wait,
Uh,
how did you come to the idea that you were a Fate Touch? That surely you'd
I
know
know what
about.
fate touched is. I just keep saying I am. Sounds cool.
Your lawyers are screaming, you can't say that! You are fake touch, you are fake touch! Say it!
Pulled into the corner, just.
They
So
tap you
could
on the
it
shoulder
be
and turn
that
you around. In your
you
ear.
have a missing history or anything to do with this? No.
Do I have missing? I don't know.
I mean,
I
Erland,
remember.
do you remember your whole life so far?
No.
Blackout
Maybe.
drunk.
No. I
Stop
remember my.
drinking so much wine.
I've got another question about not Yolia, Erland's current state of affairs outside of the episode
Mhm.
range. If he reads something that is cryptic that only he understands, can Zernas understand it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And can he read Erland's memories?
Can't read memories.
If
Can
he,
read
if he
thoughts, I
he can read
guess.
thoughts. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
But
I'm gonna
only
leave
like
you.
surface thoughts.
I'm gonna leave you, crazy bird lady. I'm gonna go back to my morning cup of Joe,
Birdman.
or old Joe, oldie Joe, as we like to
Ye
call
olde
it.
Joe.
The oldie Joe.
Ye olde Joseph.
Yeah,
Can I have
exactly.
one?
It's canon, by the way. He has somehow produced coffee.
No,
From this amazing jug of wine that he has.
you can have a thimble, I guess. I don't know how much you birds drink.
Well, they're not
Just
allowed
dip your
caffeine.
Buzz
beak.
for the next 2
Yeah,
days.
it's like, I guess, dip your beak, I guess. Just the tip, though. Just the tip.
Tip it onto a plate so she can't drink it. My beak, it's too pointy.
No.
This, like, ambidextrous, anthropomorphic bird person who can wield a bow cannot lift a plate.
I can't. I'm too weak.
Yeah, but like,
That's-
I'm sure if
that's
you
fair.
if it's a flat surface and you try and put a liquid on it, it's just gonna kind of go over you instead of
I guess.
really into your beak.
So I'm a bit deflated because that conversation went well. I thought it was a big revelation, and I thought that.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
for Risu, it was a big revelation.
Hmm.
Erlam is unfazed.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, the fact that he never realised that Yol is off visiting family, in another dimension just did not phase him. So it would make sense that he's like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, I think the way that like we'd previously discussed it was like Erland probably was like, yeah, weird. I'm not gonna like question it because like there's probably something important going on, but it's not my problem.
Pretty much.
Same as finding out, I guess, as well. Oh, okay. We'll return to the group. I'll just be a bit
A very
deflated.
deflated-looking Risu climbs up the ladder after like a nonplussed-looking Erlan.
With a plate of coffee.
Yeah, your plate of coffee just lying there.
Erlan actually climbed up the ladder perfectly without spilling a drop.
Never want to spill a drop. Wasted.
Yeah.
It's wastage.
Wastage.
Terrible. Oh.
But
What's the
Francisco,
group doing?
Yeah, good point. What is the group doing? Nicholas, we haven't heard anything from you today.
Is he still eating pizza?
Yo-yos.
Should hope not.
Yeah, Hierarchin woke up and went down to eat pizza.
I see.
To eat pizza.
Ye oldie pizza, thank you.
Hierarchin produced ye olde pizza. It's just tomatoes on bread. It's a tomato sandwich.
Totties.
I imagine that Nick eats ketchup sandwiches. But anyway, that's beside the point.
If they have crisps in them.
In terms of what's
Oh, kill me.
happening, O'Malley is probably just trying to get some more sleep because he sleeps on a near constant basis.
The
Hierarchin's
Echo
grumpy
is
because,
like
Risty woke him up.
quietly bothering O'Malley, like keeps prodding him right as he's drifting off.
What is that the
The Echo is.
every time he does it, it's like stop it. He then turns back around, and then obviously it happens again. He's like, and just keeps constantly like switching, rolling over, like to get away from the prodding. Before he finally, gives up, and basically just has a go at the Echo and moans and grumbles his way to find food.
Ott, at the moment, you are now a sexy drow.
Yeah.
So I guess
Ott's looking
first order of business was putting on like clothes that fit.
Yeah, and looking for a reflection somewhere.
I mean,
Just checking himself
I'm
out.
sure between you guys, you must own a reflective surface.
So does Ott? Can he change his random forms between any gender of any like?
Yeah,
race?
of course.
I would say if you wanted to be a different gender, then sure. Do you want to like just roll a d20, odds or evens for male or female?
All right.
Is that what you want?
There you go. Oh, I've got 3D dice on. One. He's a male.
One.
Oh, no.
You're a male.
Yeah, I guess.
Man.
I said it. How do I get rid of 3D dice?
It's in settings.
Yeah.
Dice options. Okay, cool.
So yeah, your quiet moment is interrupted, however, by a trembling in the ground as something very large and very heavy lands outside of the tower. And,
What sound does it make?
it's a giant crash. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the sound of something incredibly heavy impacting with the ground,
In which direction? Sorry.
just right outside the tower.
Oh, right. Literally right. Okay.
Yep.
Could we see? Is there like any windows from where we are?
Sure, we'll say that there is. You can peek out of like a old murder hole, and yeah, you see a particularly large copper dragon who is just sort of like brushing itself off, I guess, stood outside the door and looking up expectantly at the tower. You guys have all seen this particular dragon. He was with Francisco before you arrived. I believe you got his name, which was Everan.
Oh, he after us.
He did, yeah. He didn't really seem to care much about you. Vero told him about the dragon you'd slain. You went off to do something.
Oh, to verify it?
I think that's what he went to do, wasn't it?
I don't know. Did I say what he was actually doing?
I think,
don't know.
yeah, he went to go
Okay.
check in that area, I thought.
I think that's
Yeah. That's what he did do. I just didn't know whether I actually told you that or whether you were guessing. But so yeah, like a couple of moments pass with you like looking up at him. Sorry, you looking down at him and him looking up at you. Eyes blink, and then you hear, "Well, what are you waiting for? Come down here."
Okay.
At this point, again, I'm just like thinking about what I'm gonna say for a minute or two, and just be like, "What if I don't want to?"
You can see Francisca is already descending the ladder.
I just fly down.
At this point, I'm like, "What? No, I'm trying to make him annoyed. Can you not see that?"
You hear like a snort from outside as he heard you say that. And then you hear like the creaking of the door opening downstairs. And Risu, since you've flown down to meet them, you would see, Francisca exiting eyes. Everyone, welcome back. So nice of you to come see us this early in the morning. To what do we owe the pleasure? And he takes a brief pause and looks over at Risu and says, "About Artemi, that your little friend here shot down. I went to go see what had become of him. I come bearing unsettling news. I saw the impact site. I'm certain that he did not survive the fall. He did not regain consciousness. He left a crater. He must be dead. However, I did not find any body. Someone or something must have already beat me to it, must have already collected the body. I'm worried who might have done it, and for what purpose they might have collected the body of an ancient dragon."
Not in trouble for shooting him down, am I? It sounded really menacing.
He looks down at you like, as you, I guess, you probably look fairly nervous right now.
Yeah.
He says, "While I would not count myself a friend of yours, Artemi was exiled from this place. He is no family of ours anymore. If he attacked you, and you defended yourself, that is no problem of mine."
Oh, that's good. It was definitely defense. I didn't shoot him while he was running.
I just spelled Artemi.
Artemi was the ancient green dragon who attacked you while you were sailing in.
How
Do
do you spell it?
I?
Do you?
How'd you spell it, Logan?
Oh, Artemi.
Ah, okay, cool. Thanks.
Would I have any input on have we come across anything that takes dead bodies? The skull-eating guy. No.
Oh.
Yeah?
I like the music.
mean-
then. The music cue to the skull eating guy.
I don't know what skull-eating guy means.
The guy that killed Hayakin.
Yeah, the Mind Flayer. Yeah, he was dealing with zombies. You guys killed his ass though. But,
Oh, he's very dead.
he was working for Zernas.
But he could have more mind flayers, right?
Oh, absolutely. There is almost certainly more Mind Flayers working for Zernas. And probably more Necromancers.
Yeah, that Nick. You're gonna get
Hayarkin
killed again.
spits his pizza out. We better not find any of them around here.
Is everybody
Else
drunk?
I'm staying right here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Why I ought to show him something. If I see one again.
Pow, right in the kisser, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, Sonny.
Muscular sorcerer fist.
I'll let him know that we did come across a mind flayer then.
Okay. He says, a mind flayer. Magic is not a natural thing for them. It's considered a deformity, disfigurement. Any mind flayer that shows any arcane capabilities is cast out from the others. If there was one working for this Zernas, he was likely in exile from his own people.
Yeah.
That
Pretty
being
sure.
said, if Zernas is able to ally with one exiled mind flayer, it wouldn't be unusual to believe he is able to ally with more of them. They are certainly capable in a disgusting way. And there's like a moment where he just doesn't seem to really know like how to speak to small creature. And like there's kind of an awkward pause where like I think your insight is fairly good, isn't it, Sarah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Is he
that
worried
like
about scaring her?
yeah, there's more of a this guy isn't really so much like an asshole as he just like doesn't know you and doesn't like know how to deal with you.
Would O'Malley pick up on that as well? With
Yeah,
his
I
passive
mean, if
insight?
you are your O'Malley in particular is very good at reading people. So if you are observing this conversation from above, then yeah, you would also pick that up.
I think at this point I'd gone down to like go outside with the rest of the
Okay.
party.
I mean, we can assume
After
that
the
everyone's
failed
gone.
attempt to annoy the dragon, because why not? Funny, right, Matt? Just funny.
Funny,
Funny.
funny. It's been
He probably
initiated.
he's probably just joined.
Funny.exe.
Yeah, funny.exe. Just joined the rest of them, probably
Mhm.
picking up on that. Okay, so it's just like kind of like
So, yeah,
just
he just
kind of
sort
like kind of grins and like snorts a bit at like the weird vibe he's giving off.
yeah, he just so like he looks down at all of you and says, "Well, if there are any mind flayers in the area, then I would certainly be appreciative if you would kill them for me."
Try my best.
Would Amali know anything to do with like necromancy in terms of like? Obviously, I know that if you kill the necromancer, the things that they've raised usually drop as well.
Usually, it's not a
Usually.
guarantee.
Yeah, it's not a guarantee, but usually drop. Would Amali know about that? Probably not, I'm guessing.
O'Malley could like make a guess and be like, "Well, if the person doing the magic is gone, then surely the magic is gone." But like, I don't think he'd be confident about it.
Make
No.
him roll. Make him roll. Make
Do you
him
really
roll.
want to
Sure,
see a
intelligence, Smile.
intelligence or arcane?
Arcana if you have it.
Well, it's -2, dude. It's a -2 either way.
Well then, Arcana. It'll be the same either way. So
That's actually a good roll for me.
yeah, 13. I'd say you know what I just told you. Like,
Yeah.
you
Not
can't
sure.
confidently say killing the necromancer if necromancy is involved would end this problem or not. You could give it a solid maybe.
O'Malley points that out. If if we kill the person who'd probably raised the dragon, then dragon goes, right? No more undead dragons.
Francisca, the actual wizard who is present, says, unfortunately, it's a bit more complicated than that. If necromancy is involved, then Artemi is possibly what's called a Dracolich. That's a particular type of undead. They're normally. Well, most Dracoliches become that voluntarily, but if a necromancer could somehow gain access to the corpse of an ancient dragon, then its power alone should be able to sustain it. If you could kill the necromancer and the Dracolich, then you could probably get rid of it permanently. But just getting rid of the necromancer wouldn't be enough to be rid of the creature.
With dragons, you know this Artemis person that dragon that we fought in the sky. If they hit the ground, survived, and someone came to help them and they're kind of alive, on a rest, do they regain their entire health? So they're equally as damaging.
I would say in that situation, the answer would be no.
Okay.
Like, you guys beat the shit out of him and dropped him from like 10,000 feet. In the 1 in a million chance that he survived that, he would not be okay.
Cool.
With necromancy, if he did get brought back, is he recovered in a way, or?
In a way.
Oh.
A zombie works just as well with a broken arm as without. They don't really care about that.
Yeah. Brains.
I can't remember what kind of canon it is, but it's like when something gets brought back to life, they have certain capabilities that they wouldn't otherwise have. Can't remember.
I mean, that is true.
Yeah. I'm no zombie expert.
Mm-hmm. But like, you guys have dealt with zombies before.
Yeah, on that floaty island. That was vampires. Never mind.
No, there was zombies there too.
Oh.
Yeah, it was vampires that were in charge.
That's a zombos.
Zombies.
But yeah, there was like an entire island full of zombies.
Yeah, they killed the people on the boat that we left behind.
Hate to see it.
Yeah. And
DM
I'm the only one remorseful.
The only one who's still dwelling on it.
Yeah.
Jeez. That was like 20 sessions ago,
This is
Sarah.
traumatic.
Everyone
It's
else
still
has
a child.
forgotten about it. Stop role-playing. Jeez.
Oh.
I mean, there's also the
Nerd.
fact that they knew what they were getting into going there.
Yeah. They still died.
Yep.
Yeah.
Survivor's guilt.
Yep. Risu is your character, and she feels however you dictate.
Yeah, she feels bad. But right now,
If you
terrified that there
literally
could be a zombie dragon.
if you literally told that story to O'Malley, he'd probably laugh, call them absolute welts for getting killed, and ended up talking about like how the consequences are their own actions for not being strong enough.
I mean, like, we all know O'Malley's a dick.
Exactly.
Biggest dickus.
So if you really want to feel bad, you can tell him that story and get the response. God, I love O'Malley.
While you guys are sort of like muttering to yourselves about mind flayers and zombies, Everan looks down at you all and says, "Well, I will be departing now to let the others know about Artemis' fate. If he's turned into some undead monster, then he must be destroyed. Again."
Could you direct us to the impact site? Maybe we can try and investigate ourselves.
He can do. Yeah, he would say that it was directly below where you guys had been battling him, which was traveling by boat, 3 days travel, but or 2 days. I can't remember how long it was, but yeah, if a dragon was to carry you, you could be there in a matter of hours, 6 hours or something.
Okay.
But yeah, if you wanted to investigate the impact site, you could give detailed enough directions that, like, Francisca could take you there if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fly
Francisca says, "It's not exactly on our way, but I don't mind making a stop before we head into the absent range. Actually, I'd quite like to not go to the absent range right now."
Out of curiosity, if Matt's special rocky friend was left deep in the absent range where no magic can ever really do much at all, and Matt goes like far out the way of the absent range,
the curse is on Erlan. As soon as he leaves
it, yeah,
of this magic, it returns to him.
What if someone?
Also, we might as well just get rid of it at this point.
Yeah.
We finally got someone who'd agreed to touch it, so.
Yeah, it's true.
You've had people who said that they would get rid of it.
Yeah, for like to come and
you-
kill dragons and take their shit, which
Yeah,
let's
with
not
dragons,
do
if we're gonna
that.
go killing dragons while we're with dragons, that kind of raises some eyebrows.
To be fair, that it is like a civil war happening. We could just sneak our way in. I'm sure they don't see through, all our spells and shit with their
Yeah.
ancient magic.
You could certainly try if that's what you wanted. But yeah, if you guys want, then Francisca is happy to take you to the impact site.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So yeah, it will be a few hours of flying, which
I was just about to say, O'Malley literally doesn't care. You're paying him; he's getting paid for something. This is his job: is to basically follow you around. So,
well, O'Malley, this is your first time flying on the back of a dragon.
He gets the tail.
It is, a uniquely terrifying experience. Rocketing through pitch black darkness high above the earth, where slipping would mean your doom.
Literally holding on for dear life, screaming,
Screaming the whole way. Your lungs go, your throat goes very hoarse after a few minutes.
Taito just shakes his head.
Yeah, I imagine Taito's probably being carried.
Oh yeah, that's
would
what happened before.
Yeah.
Is there a clause in Ali's dodgy contract that says if he dies, then we'd have to pay anyone related to him anything?
Nope. If you wanted to be honourable, but you guys didn't write any such clause in the contract. But I don't think O'Malley is expecting to die.
No.
He knows it's a possibility.
Any job's a possibility of death, especially in this line of work.
I guess that's why you get paid so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because death is inevitable.
So,
especially for the jobs he does.
You are, we'll fast forward a few hours to the impact site, and I suppose I'll put you on the world map in the meantime. Where is the world? There it is. World map. So, give it a second for it to load in. Yeah, the impact site would literally be like 1 hex away. So it'd be like over here. And it takes a little bit to find it, but Francisca has no problem seeing in the dark, and is eventually able to follow the directions to find. And there is a crater where this dragon hit. And she brings you to rest at the edge of this dragon-sized crater. And it doesn't take a lot of investigating to say he very definitely died on impact if he wasn't already dead. But if you wanted to investigate the area yourselves, that's up to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I would say either investigation or survival check, depending on... Well, I suppose you probably get different information either way.
Survival's 18.
Okay.
That'll be good for tracking.
Yes, survival is for tracks.
Is for any of us to try and see if we can work it out?
I'll try lucky. Yeah.
20 total. Okay. So, you hop off, and by sheer luck, you land almost exactly in claw marks that look a lot like dragon claw marks. Particularly large dragon claw marks who appear to have scooped something up and lifted it. Lifted something enormous and dragon-sized.
Is there any scales or anything?
There is a lot of very large green scales scattered about the place where they had exploded off this corpse when it impacted.
It looks like it's been lifted by air. Any broken trees to say which direction?
Sure, yeah. With a 20 total, I'll give you that. It would have been northeast. And like it's like you can see like there's like broken trees where like as this thing has carried Artemi's limp body, his limp body is just sort of like impacted and snapped the top off of trees.
Okay, I'll share that with everyone.
Somewhere northeast.
Yeah. And just
Sorry,
point
I
like
was slightly absent. So wait, the body of
Artemi was
Artemi.
was lifted up by what appears to be another much larger dragon.
Oh, okay.
is my arrow here?
No, can't see
Nope.
anything.
I mean, like that was a fate string, so it was
Oh,
more
yeah.
like you shot a laser beam, I believe,
Oh.
and it like pierced straight through it. You used your like nat 20 ability.
Yeah. What does Francesca have to say?
I mean, she I think she's more like curious to see like what you've discovered about it. No, she would cast detect magic at the very least. So like she'd say that well, there hasn't been any magic in the area that's been used on the body. If they have done something to his body, it wasn't done here at the very least. He must have just been picked up and taken away.
Oh, so what would need a dragon corpse to? What would use a dragon's corpse?
Scalies.
Or
I mean, a dragon's body is full of all sorts of very valuable materials, but if we've determined that it's another dragon that's carried him away, I don't think he's really using the corpse so much as our suspicions may have been correct that they may be bringing him back in some way. He may still be useful to them as a pawn.
Is this worth reporting back to not Aslan, what's it? The big guy.
Aslan.
Everan? Everan was the
Everan.
copper dragon.
Yeah.
And
He
she
seemed to
says,
be
well,
ahead of...
I mean, we discovered that they were headed northeast. We can head back and, well, actually, I could send him a sending spell right now and report that to him. But unless we wanted to follow them, and unfortunately, flying, they're not going to leave many tracks as soon as he gains altitude, unless we spotted something on the way past. We don't know how far away this body was taken.
I mean, you could just go as the bird flies. If it's kind of clear that the body got lifted up and kind of dragged along the ground a bit before it took off, then
Is it towards the area we were going anyway?
I mean, you were headed north and this is northeast. But like you've headed east already and now you're going northeast from there.
Okay, I think it is worth messaging.
Okay. So she she'll say, do we plan on following this then?
If it's a big threat as what you're saying, I think we should try to investigate further.
Okay.
Also, why would Artemi be so precious to them to possibly keep alive?
Ancient dragon.
Yeah, are you asking that in character?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. She would say, well, while he's only just an ancient dragon, he's about my age. But, I mean, dragons of our age are significantly powerful. There aren't that many of us. So losing one is a significant loss. If it's an investment that they could recoup, I can imagine that they would take steps to try and do so. Especially if this Zernas creature was involved, I imagine that he would probably see an ancient dragon much more valuable than the Fang of Immolation would.
Right, okay.
with that, she will send a sending message, and she'll speak out loud what the message is, and it will be something to the effect of, we found the impact site. It looks as though Artemi was carried away by an even larger dragon heading northeast. We're going to try and see where they went.
How easy could it be for a big dragon to carry a also big dragon, but not quite as big?
If it's the one that we spotted when we were in the fire land, he's pretty big, so I'm guessing it would be easy. He was really big. He was huge.
What Francisca would say is she's fairly certain that it wouldn't be the Fang of Immolation himself, because if the Fang of Immolation had come this close to Dragon's Rest, they would know about it. But Artemi was only just an ancient dragon. There are bigger dragons who have been exiled.
And like, how far do you reckon a big dragon could carry a big dragon before it needs rest? Like, do you reckon there's chance that we could catch up with them?
I mean, they've got a head start on us by at least a day. In all honesty, if they were just flying as far as possible, they could fly a few days without rest. They could be as far away as Riposte. They could be significantly closer if they decided to stop. We won't know unless we take off and find them.
Yeah. Could we get people... Oh, this isn't working properly. Oh, yeah, there you go. Could we get people in, whoever lives at this kind of city, to look out for dragons kind of going past?
I will let you know that city is above the clouds.
Okay.
The cities that are below the clouds are Duskwatch, Bulwark. Sorry, no, Duskwatch is not above the cloud. Is above the clouds. Bulwark, Phalanx, Rampart, and Riposte are the 4 cities that are below the clouds.
Okay.
And in the meantime, Copper Dragon can get back to us.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear it for Aslan.
Okay, so you all hop back on Francisca again. Taito,
O'Malley is 100% getting himself mentally prepared for what just happened previously.
Francisca sort of like flashes you a smile before she transforms. Says, "Don't worry, I promise I won't drop you on purpose."
Do you want us to tie?
Insight check.
Tie you down, O'Malley?
Okay, make your insight check.
Oh.
Is she?
Fucking 13. Come on, man. What are these rolls? Get a +7.
Kind of hard to tell. Like, this isn't her real face, so like it moves in a slightly weird way. Like when you like inspect it closely, it's just kind of hard to like get a read on her. Sounded like she was making fun of you.
And I tell you, oh, and I thought we got along, us two.
And yeah, with that, she transforms back into her draconic form and waits for you all to mount up. Like stretches out a wing for you to climb on. I mean, the rest of you are all used to this by now. You've done it a few times now.
Exits are here, 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 and here.
Mm-hmm.
I also kind of, as we're climbing up, I grab hold of the Hyakin and basically look at him and says, "If I get taken off this, you're coming with me."
Like, Hyakin?
I have nothing to say to that.
Okay.
Get off me, freak.
Says you look like a zombie.
Technically, I am.
So yeah, before taking off, Francisca will say, "I'm going to try and fly as low as possible, just above the treetops. So you guys, if any of you have any dark vision, you should at least be able to see a little bit. Getting more eyes on this would probably be useful."
I can put Pass Without a Trace on, if that will help.
I believe how long does Pass Without a Trace last?
1 hour.
Yeah, I mean, Pass Without a Trace can add +10 to stealth checks for an hour.
Okay.
She says, well, that should at least help us to fly quietly.
Out of curiosity, can I actually buy potions for night seeing? Dark
Yep.
seeing? Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
don't know what it is.
Risu got an enchanted brooch that gave her dark vision.
But that has to be attuned, doesn't it?
I don't believe so.
Oh.
No?
She paid more so that it doesn't have to be attuned.
Oh, cool.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if that's something that you want in future, it can be looked into.
Yeah.
And so I would like all of you who have dark vision to make perception checks as you fly. And Francisco will also make perception checks.
Fog.
Wow, great rolls.
Risu. Does O'Malley have dark vision?
No, he doesn't. He's a human.
Does Hyarkin have dark vision?
He should do. He's a
Uh,
tiefling.
Yeah, he does. I'm just looking for the.
Trying to find the correct one to roll.
I accidentally
Oof,
opened
that
up. I opened up Hamilton's one by mistake, so I had to
okay.
find the right one.
Looks like we'll have to do our lucky rolls.
Hyarkin's still terrified of the thought of it being a mind flayer, so.
You've got your eyes closed.
Yeah.
He's got his eyes closed.
So yeah,
Mally literally
unfortunately,
finds some shit.
while Francisca is sort of like slowed down, like you don't have any protection from the wind, so like it's just getting in your eyes, and you're like constantly having to blink, and you're like working by dark vision anyway, which is not actually a good way of seeing things. Like all the shadows kind of look like your sleep paralysis demon.
No.
So like dark vision is not a good way of like actually seeing things. It's enough to navigate by. So yeah, an hour passes, and
So it's like you can't see like details of objects. You can just see like outline and.
you can see like vague outlines and shapes.
Yeah,
You can't see any color.
Right. Is it green and black, like night vision goggles?
It's grayscale, I'm pretty sure, but mechanically everything counts as heavily obscured, so it's enough to hide in.
Oh.
But yeah, so after an hour of flying, Francisca sort of slows down and comes to a gentle landing and says, I can't see anything else, any other tracks here, anywhere that they might have landed. Your spell's about to wear off. They might have changed course, they might have continued on this direction. I don't have any way of knowing.
Is it worth me doing a survival check?
I'll allow you to try it. 23. Okay. With a 23, you are fairly confident that there are no dragon tracks in this area.
No damaged trees.
Yeah, you cast your eyes around, and if a dragon was flying here, they were flying at a high enough altitude that they did not touch the treetops. So they could have gone in any direction. They probably continued northeast.
Yeah, but till what point?
Mm-hmm.
No, never mind. I don't think I'd get higher. It's not with a -2.
Francisca says, well, I mean, we were headed north anyway. So I suppose our options are we could continue trying to follow this route. We could take it more north, or we could head back to Dragon's Rest and report our findings, or just head straight for our destination.
Information's key for winning a war. Let's go report back.
Okay. Is everyone else in agreement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay.
Because I'd hate to waste
So,
time trying to find a dragon that might not be possible to find.
yeah,
And
you're
then
kind
we're
of
even
shooting
further
in the
behind.
dark here.
Yeah, shooting blind.
So, yeah, it doesn't take you super long. It's probably another few hours to return to Dragon's Rest. And I think I probably exaggerated when I said 6 hours. We'll say that for convenience, you're able to get back to Dragon's Rest, and like this total outing has probably eaten about 8 hours of your day,
Yeah.
and a spell slot. And yeah, you return, and Francisca says, "Well, Everan did respond to the sending. He said that if we find anything else, then we can find him back at his lair, which was where you first found me within the city." I'm a little bit hesitant to report that we didn't find anything, but that's where his lair is. Sorry, I'm a little bit hesitant to report that we didn't find anything, but I suppose no news is still news.
Better no news than no news because people dead.
That's true. I mean, we can at least report that we're okay.
And that we tried, and not that we came back.
Yes.
I tried.
I tried.
Yeah.
And so yeah, Francisca will bring you into the city and bring you into a landing outside of Everon's abode, where she will transform back down to being a dwarf. And you guys stand at the large undecorated hole in the side of the wall that is large enough for a dragon to crawl through.
Is it a dragon-sized hole? A shaped hole?
It is a dragon-sized hole. It's not dragon-shaped. It's just a big hole, but this is clearly just like he's just bashed a section of wall in order to be like able to get in and out, because he's not going to transform down and go through like a humanoid door.
It's now a
It's
dragonoid door,
drafty.
like off of the cartoons.
Dragons live in caves normally. They don't care about draft.
So there's no caves around here that they could have just like not destroyed a city by using.
They could have done, but taking over Dragon's Rest was kind of symbolic for them.
Oh.
Like,
do you reckon they're likely to give Dragon's Rest back if they find a new home?
Give Dragon's Rest back to who? The dead civilization?
Like, allow a civilization to exist within the absent range that people can pass through.
They would have to be paid for it.
Heavily. No one has that kind of money.
I mean, we might be going to kill off big old Zernas geezer that is wreaking terror and stuffs.
If that's negotiations that you want to do, then you are very welcome to do so. But the dungeon master isn't going to just be like, yes, it will cost you 20 million gold.
Okay,
if you cough up 20 million gold, you can have the city.
Here you go.
If you want to,
gold.
if you want to talk to the matron and say, hey, how much would it cost to get all of the dragons to vacate Dragon's Rest and give it over to X civilization, then you're welcome to ask her.
I'll call the new place New Dragon's Rest, like New York.
Dragons Awake.
Yeah. Drag-off's awake.
So, yeah, Francisca will sort of step through the hole and call out for Everan. And you will be actually greeted by Vero.
So I just imagined, what's that? Bring on the wall. They have to do the shape to get through the wall. Standing
I
with
remember.
arms in a
Hole in the wall, I think
the
it's
hole
called.
Yeah, hole in the wall. Sorry.
I think the announcer said bring on the wall.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But you are met instead by Vero, who says, Eberron is actually still out speaking to the other dragons about what he's discovered. If you want, I can pass on a message. I actually expected you guys to have already set out by now. Is there anything I can do to help before you leave?
Well, tell him.
What?
Tell him.
Pushes out.
Oh, I
Sweetie, go
thought
on.
you were saying to Vero. Well, tell him.
No, to the rest of them. It's like, this was your idea to do.
My
Someone
idea.
take responsibility.
I think it was Erlan.
No comment.
At this point, literally pushing. Sweetie, go on, tell him.
Only because you're
Tell-
afraid of dragons.
This is not part of me job.
We went to investigate the impact site. We found that Artemy was picked up and taken off, and it looked like they aimed northeast. When we tried to investigate, we basically lost any tracks. So we returned to say we've lost track, basically.
Well, that's unfortunate. I'm glad you all came back safe at the very least.
Alive people is better than dead people, right? Out of curiosity, could we send some dragons to go investigate while we venture forth?
Vero will say, that's possibly a good idea. I'll speak to Everan when he returns. Ask him if there's anyone that could be spared for it.
Spared.
Well, I mean, if you have dragons vacate the city that is about to be, like, possibly under attack by a giant dragon, then you lower the city's ability to defend itself. So, spared.
Yeah, when you say spared, I mean, it sounds like choosing to not kill them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
But Vera says, I mean, I'm not old or important enough to make those decisions, but Everan seems to have taken charge of this situation, and he has some sway with the other dragons. I'm sure some of them might accompany him if he wanted to go and investigate further.
Are you aware of any cities or rests, like abandoned cities maybe, that they may be hiding out at, kind of generally northeast from here?
Mortal civilizations like the ones that you're used to, not in that direction, at least not as far away as Riposte, which is, Rampart, which is extremely far away. If that was the case, then it's still days' journey away. I don't think Artemi would be a problem in the near future if he was going that far away before anything even happening to him. That area is very much untamed wilderness. You find things like orc villages, mind flayer colonies,
Do you have
dens
any
of various
contacts over there?
monsters. Sorry, say that again?
Are there any dragon contacts over there to be able to investigate?
That's possibly a better idea. Most dragons who would still be friendly with us, that is, ones that aren't exiled, tend to stay nearer to your civilizations, but I'll ask Everan and see if there's anyone who might be in the area that he could get in contact with.
Yeah, I think that would be a good call.
Okay.
In the meantime, we'll continue with our original plan.
Mm-hmm. Vera says, yeah, you guys were heading up into the range itself, right?
That's right.
Good luck. I hope you come back with something that can help us. And I hope you all come back safe.
The dragon that cares about us.
Francisca's offended.
Takes us into battle.
Yeah, Vero just likes people. He's a very friendly dragon.
Vero the friendly dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like Spyro.
Oh, I was going to say Barney.
Barney!
That's a dinosaur.
Yeah, I know, but
Vero is
Barney-
brass,
Barney-
not purple.
Barney the something dinosaur, isn't it?
Purple.
Is it just purple? Is that all it is? Oh.
Yeah, he's by the purple dinosaur.
Nothing special
purple.
about him, he's just purple.
Yeah.
Apart from all the other dinosaurs that are like, I don't know, this one's a spellcaster.
Yeah.
This one knows.
This one is the greatest warrior to have ever lived.
This one knows basic woodwork. And this is just Barney, the purple
This one is
dinosaur.
purple. He's the host of a kids' TV show, but we don't talk about that.
The yellow one was creepy.
Okay, we're getting deeper into Barney lore than I'm comfortable with here for this D&D session, so I'm going to skip over this conversation.
We'll
Okay.
come back to it at the end of the session. Anyway, let's go, guys. Totally.
Okay. Yeah, you are. If you guys are all sorted and ready to depart, then Francisco will say, "Well, I'm about as ready as any of the rest of you. I'd advise you don't drink those potions until we get a little bit nearer to our destination. They'll only last a few hours."
Do you need
But,
any like vitality potion or something to help? Because you've been flying all day.
I mean, I can fly for basically forever. I've at least been able to rest during the couple of days before you arrived. When we're actually nearer to the place, I should give you a little bit of warning. We call it Range Watch, simply because it was a place that we believe the Colossi used in order to watch over a section of the range. It's repellent to us. There's something there which actively keeps us at bay. I'm powerful enough that I could come close to it, but it will definitely have an effect on me, and conversely, any other dragons who might be in the area. So, if there are any dragons there, they would probably be as strong as I am. And hopefully we won't see any dragons. Although I wouldn't bet on it. But that's where I expect we'll find whatever this method of dealing with the fanged immolation was kept. Until recently, we just thought of it as one of 1,000 places in the absent range where there's probably something value, but this one in particular is repulsive, so let's just steer clear of it. It was only poring through old records that I came to realize what might be there.
Be there?
And she says, well, I was just trying to let you guys know what we might be in for. And with that, she will once again transform and prepare to take off. Says there's no last minute preparations you guys wanted to get out of the way?
Sorry, quick question about this dragon that landed. What's his face? Was it obvious whether when it kind of hit the ground, did they take it away quickly, or could it have been there a while? Like, would they have known that?
I would say,
fallen out the sky.
Since you did so well on your survival check, I will say that it was apparent that the giant dead body was there for less than a day.
Right, so by the
not
sounds
like
of it,
a couple of hours, but like less than a full day passed before it was dragged away.
so they didn't really hang about in picking the body up.
They were on it fairly quick.
Yeah, it's not like they just stumbled across it and then were like, "Oh, okay, taken." Yeah.
Yoinkers.
Yoinkers.
And make of that what you will.
Draw my own conclusions.
But in that case, is everything sorted?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
O'Malley's ready.
Yep, I think we're ready.
Well then, Francisca will take off and lead you all once again into the absent range, flying directly north over the mountains. And for those of you who have any ability to see and aren't just in a horrible black void right now, you're reminded of why this place is called the Absent Range. It's not just absent of magic, but several of the mountains are missing. Just flat, sheared earth as though there was once a mountain and just it was cut off
I have a
and
question.
vanished.
Is it like the cities that floated off into the sky?
Possibly.
Ooh.
Although those cities left a crater, this is just flat ground.
Oh.
Did
Okay.
someone cut it?
Sawed off a bit of land.
Does Francesca
Sawed
know
off a
anything
mountain.
about them?
Yeah, you can ask her while she's flying, and she'll sort of like telepathically speak back to you and say, "Well, the range has been like this since before the calamity. So far as we know, it was some weird thing that the Colossi did. It was called the Absent Range even back then."
Before the mountains were gone?
Before the calamity. The mountains were gone before the calamity.
So is it just a flat open plain, or are there like craters
Mhm.
where the mountains used to be?
It is a flat open plain where there is a missing mountain.
So,
Like,
so it's
there
not,
is like
so- so
trees
it-
and grass growing over it.
so
but
so it's not like a plateau. It's literally just a
Just a-
plain.
Just a
Yeah.
giant field.
There's,
not like it's
nothing.
there's
stopped
like an
building like a-
incline as it's like a plateau. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like there's an incline as though there is going to be a mountain, and then just
it's
like
just flat.
sheared off.
Right,
Massive
okay.
plateau.
Logan, you really come up with exciting areas for us. Flat plain of land, grass, and some trees.
Flat
Yeah,
plain of
and then-
land where there is no magic and no cover, and you are completely exposed
Yeah.
if you wanted to try and pass it.
And we're
Sounds
just
great.
like, but why is it flat?
That's
Why is
the
it flat?
interesting
That's the
part.
Why is
mystery.
it flat?
I want to
That's
go
the
and
mystery.
I want to go and dig
What?
Diggy hole.
where the mountain
your
was
trowel
supposed
out.
to be.
I don't want to
Start
dig
digging into
anymore
it.
today.
I want to make a path.
No!
Openings. Okay, so you fly for another couple of hours before you approach the place, and like this is high up, quite near, sort of about 60% of the way up one of these mountains, so like below cloud level, and still in darkness as you come to it, and Francisca says, "I'm already kind of starting to feel the effects of this place. It's like a ringing in my ears. We're close to it. There should be a cave not too far away, and built within that cave is whatever this place was. I'm going to try and bring us around and get a good look at the place before we come into land." And she brings you in closer to the mountain, and sort of like points out as you are coming away, there is a source of light high up on the mountain that appears to be a cave entrance. And as you come a little bit closer, there is a very large silhouette, blocked out by the light. And as you come a little bit closer, it's dragon shape.
Inception.
Francisca will say, "Well, that's really bad news. I think that means they beat us here."
Uh-oh. Spaghettios.
If we want, it's up to you. How do you want to play this? Do we want to come in hot, or do we want to turn around and try and sneak in, or what?
We see what color the dragon is from as far, or is it too dark?
Too dark and too far away. If you wanted to get closer, you would very likely be spotted.
I want to do what they do in
Unless
Far
you
Cry.
wanted to like land a little way away and try and sneak up on it.
Yeah.
I want to Far Cry it, lob a rock, get them distracted, and sneak past.
Okay. So
Lava rock.
So are we sneaking?
is that what you want?
Greater invisibility.
Probably a better idea to try and
No
sneak in,
magic.
isn't it?
No magic in
Oh,
absent
yeah.
range.
Oh yeah.
So,
So
Francisca.
we have to
can-
really roll well, basically, from the sound
Francisca
of it.
can bring you to a landing lower down the mountain, like probably within a mile or so of it. So it'd be like a 20-minute, half an hour sort of journey to get to it, and like climbing up the mountain. And Francisca will say, "Well, if you want to drink your potions to suppress the effects of the range, now might be a good time for it.
Is the echo still around, or is it like completely disappeared and I can't even summon it?
The echo is currently flickering, but he is with you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste the rules for how magic and magic items are going to work while you're in the absent range. This is after you drink the potions. This would be how it works. I will post them. I guess in the Discord is probably the best place.
Can you add it as a note? If
You
don't mind.
mean sticky it or?
Oh, no, on Roll20.
Oh yeah, I can do that as well. That's fine. On Roll20. Music has stopped. I'm gonna have to fix that in a second.
Raging. I'm raging.
Ah!
Immersion ruined.
Handout. Description notes there. Visible to all players. Save changes. Show to players. There we go. And while you read that, I'm going to kick and rejoin Lunapot.
Whoa, what's he done? Right, read the mod page.
What he's done is he is refusing to talk to me.
Oh.
On any cast of a leveled spell or use of a magic item, roll a d100. On a roll of 31 or higher, the spell or item acts as normal. Okay, so it's quite a large chance that you'll get it anyway. On a roll 30 or lower, the user takes a number of d6 as damage, equal to the level of the spell used. Magic items always deal 2d6 on backfire. Magical class features such as Unleash Incarnation also cause a d100 roll with 2d6 damage on a fail. You can choose to forego the magical properties of weapons in order to...
It's a title.
I did have a typo.
Yeah.
No, there's a typo, but I also...
Taito the cat.
A title.
Oh, it's a title and a typo.
Taito.
Right.
Oh, look
Taito's
at
there.
him. He's a fluffy.
He's
In
the
order to
best
avoid
boy.
Technically, he is in D&D, so he should be here.
Yeah, I'll try and make him a lab cat.
I can't believe he's missed the last
Try.
49 sessions.
Yeah, can you just do a quick recap?
No.
Oh, God.
Taito dies.
One day they were adventurers,
Lava.
now they're here.
Well, the next one would be Skittles.
Skittles also explodes.
You will not explode Skittles.
A mind flayer eats him.
What's Skittles done for me recently?
Made tasty sweets.
You know, that legend about that Greek guy who touched out things and they turned to gold?
Midas,
right?
King Midas.
The guys at work were trying to make a game about King Midas, like, I don't know who that is. And then they explained, like, oh, he's the guy that touches things and turns things to gold. I was like, oh, like the Skittles guy who touches everything and turns it into Skittles.
That's what that advert was based on.
Yeah,
I knew the Skittles man before.
He's the modern day
Or
equivalent.
the Greek myth.
Before the Greek myth.
That's typical for you, to be honest, isn't it, Sarah?
King Midas is rolling in his grave right now.
King, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever, I can't even remember who wrote the story for King Midas.
Well, I mean, it's a Greek myth, so
Yeah, but it's still written.
probably like Homer or something.
Ancient fucking Greek dude. There
Yeah.
you go. There's the author.
Some old Greek dude.
Old Greek dude.
Greek dude.
Plato is too busy thinking philosophically to come up with any kind of real thing to say to you.
Dude can't, that dude is such a loser. He couldn't even put any fucking sprinklers into his library and all burnt up. What a fucking loser.
Yeah, if they're so clever, they could have invented a fireproof material.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking...
made a fireproof library.
Yeah. Stop writing stupid books about Goldfingers.
So
We've already got a good James Bond film about that, don't you?
Let's sidetrack this conversation and get back on topic.
We're about to try and sneak up on a thing. O'Malley says, just so you know, me sneaking up on things is not always goes to plan. We might accidentally
Clanking
make
of
ourselves.
armor as he says this.
Yeah.
Checking for bananas.
That's not me. That's not O'Malley. But yeah,
Yeah.
I may give our position away.
Then stay still.
Stay back here. We
Then-
don't need you.
Oh, is that right? You want me just to stay here? You do everything, so you don't have to pay me so much? No.
Then be quiet.
Can we like tape up your
Again,
armor so it doesn't make so much noise?
clink
It
my
takes
hand.
an hour to take off or remove plate mail.
No, tape
Please.
up.
Tape up.
Yeah,
Tape it up.
Yeah, with all that tape you have.
yeah.
Have we got like any grease, oil, anything
up
in
to
our
you.
inventory?
At this point, I do point out, just so you know,
I got
it
flammable oil.
is not as clinky as normal armor, but it still does make a clink.
Extra clinky. He brought the extra clinky edition because it was cheaper.
Ah, yes.
Basically-
I get triple disadvantage. Instead
Don't
of
say
double.
that. I'll give it to you.
Basically, O'Malley just doesn't have a very good stealth bonus.
I have a +1.
Eh.
But I don't believe you have disadvantage, do you?
No, thankfully, because it's mithril. So
Yeah.
while it's not as bad as it could be, my dex is very bad.
Strength character.
Yeah,
Don't put any points into dex, smile.
exactly. Logan knows.
What does
So-
inanimate potion do?
That's the thing that turned.
That's the thing that turned,
Yeah.
turned you guys into shields.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Should remind you, that's permanent until someone puts Dispel Magic on you.
Oh, I have one. I still have one.
Wait, what's it called? The actual potion.
In-
Wait,
Inanimate
you still
potion.
have one.
Inanimate
What?
potion.
I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
think
'cause I
it
think-
had like an official name. It was like, yeah, inanimate potion is fine.
I think
It wasn't like a real potion, it was like a prototype thing that this crazy wizard cooked up.
cooked.
Pardon me.
Yeah. What are you guys planning on doing? Are you just gonna roll stealth and try and get close, or is there something you want to do to try and influence this?
I
Is
can't
it
use-
smart to use? Did Francesca said to use the potion now? Didn't she recommend to do that?
She said now might be a good time. You could wait a bit longer if you wanted. You could do it right before the fight starts. But if you wanted to use magic, she would recommend doing it before casting any spells.
Okay, I can do it now and have pass without a trace so that everybody gets the bonus. And then
Plus 10.
and everyone else can use their potion when they need to.
Okay.
Oh, I chug a lug.
Glug glug glug.
Francisca says, I don't know if I'll get the chance to drink one later, so I'd better drink one now while I'm transformed down. Then she also, drinks her potion.
And what does it taste like?
It's kind
Grape
of
soda.
slimy. It doesn't have any taste, but it's just slimy and gross.
Thick.
Like jelly. Ugh.
Like tasteless jelly.
Oh, so vodka shots of jelly shots, then, yeah?
You wish.
I don't. I hate them.
Oh,
Is it
there's
just like
mine.
heavy water, basically?
Yeah. Like slimy water.
Yeah, just. Yeah.
Unpleasant.
Like that gel you get in those alien eggs?
Yeah.
Ugh.
If you've ever drank one of those, Sarah.
Apparently, Sarah has.
You tell us
No.
it is tasteless and slimy.
I mean, that's what I'm picturing.
Okay, you're sure. We'll go with that.
Oh. And then
We're all
everybody
going to
gets
hatch
bonus.
aliens.
Don't
Okay.
hatch aliens.
So, I believe it is as long as everyone stays within 30 feet of you, they get a plus 10 to their stealth checks for as long as this lasts, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not leaving your side.
Okay.
So, if everyone wants to make a stealth check to try and sneak up the thing, Francisca will also try it. Thank God for the plus 10.
Oh dear.
Are we taking an average?
Nope.
Oh.
No,
Like,
that's
when
fine. I
Nick
mean,
got
like,
caught out, isn't it?
I am going to use my inspiration to try and roll better than a 5.
Okay, that's fair.
Much better.
Okay. So
It's
yeah,
the
you
quietest
to
it's
re-roll
ever been.
because that's real low for me.
the lowest is actually Hierarchin then
Me
with a
with 10
20
now.
total.
Yeah, 20. Do you think that's enough,
Which-
or should I?
20 is a good roll.
20,
think
yeah,
it's
20 is a
okay, isn't it?
decent
Good
roll.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that I had a 15, which is like
No, that's not
good
good
without
enough.
pass without
Yeah.
trace, but with is looks like you basically just may as well have rolled in that one.
But yeah. Francisca has a 21 with the plus 10.
Oh.
So.
Is he taking a poop?
No, that's his bed.
It's his poop
Oh.
cupboard.
Taking a poop.
Cupboard.
He left his tail out.
You wouldn't want to put the litter tray in your office. That would
Of
stink.
I mean,
course
that's what Charlotte did.
Oh god,
Yeah,
that fucking
Charlotte didn't really
cat
have a
shit.
choice.
Poop on the router.
Russia's accusing your house, of, like that house, of being a fucking biological weapon site.
How are you still alive, Logan?
He doesn't understand.
How did you not
himself.
get poisoned though?
Oh, it was horrible, dude. It was
I
horrible.
can imagine.
It was that one step you hit, and
Yeah.
just a wave of shit filled your nostrils.
Oh.
Peter wants
It
to
was
go to war
rancid.
with your house for war crimes.
And her next cat, though, ate exactly the same and didn't smell even a quarter as bad. I don't know what it was.
Are you sure it's
Bad
not the
cat.
cat litter? Because if
Yeah,
you get bad
could've
cat
been.
litter, then that's.
I don't know. I assume she kept buying the same cat litter.
Does in-game Taito's shit stink bad? That's a real question that I need to be answered. Otherwise, I feel like I'm not being really immersed.
What do we need to roll to find out how
I
bad
mean, he's on a
in-game
raw.
Taito smells?
D20.
He's on a raw meat diet, so
Raw
he should be
meat.
fine.
Okay, let's
Okay,
get off
Taito
this
smells
conversation because
this
it's
bad.
already gone 9 o'clock.
15 out of 20. That's
I
pretty
mean, it's
pretty
only
stinky.
Stinky.
Yeah, I know it's
Pretty
only 2 hours, but that's because we started late.
Derail.
I would say sorry, but after I joined, we still took an hour to start the game.
I'm aware.
Right.
So, you guys are all able to sneak up to within such a range that you're able to get a decent look, especially with light spilling out of the cave, and it's this sort of soft amber glow is bringing out and illuminating some of the pure white land outside of this cave. You can see silhouetted a green dragon who its body seems to be somewhat broken and sections of skin seem to have sort of sloughed off and rotted. You look at the remains of Artemi, silhouetted by the cave and flanked by 5 alien-looking creatures. You've seen them before. They are Githyanki, agents of Zernas. Each of them is wielding a silver greatsword, and they appear to be guarding the entrance to this cave.
Message.
They don't
message,
seem to have
message,
noticed you yet. Message?
Message.
Mm-hmm.
Send back. Are we in trouble? Because we found Artemi now.
If you want, Francisca is capable of sending a sending spell. She's going to have to roll a D100.
Or is this risky in an area of magic?
Even though she's had the potion?
That is the effects after you have the potion. There is no roll. You just automatically get a backfire without the potion.
Oh.
But
What are
she
the
can
other
send a sending spell.
What are the other dragons? The 5 dragons?
Oh no, it's 5.
They're not
Githyanki.
dragons. They're
Oh.
Githyanki. They're humanoid-sized, yellow-skinned warriors. And you've dealt with Githyanki before. They are sort of frontline soldiers for Zernas.
Well, what are they doing?
At the moment, they're guarding the entrance to the cave.
Is there anything
They haven't
else
seen us, have they?
that we could pick?
You guys
Is
are
there
in the
any-
darkness and within the Pass Without a Trace spell.
Is
Sorry,
there
what were
any
you
kind
saying?
of? Is there anything else that we can pick that O'Malley might be able to pick up on, just in terms of his really good passive perception. Is there anything else you can spot behind them, or?
So, okay, behind them, there doesn't seem to be any movements, any flickering shadows. You're able to see. I think, like, with your passive perception, you're able to get a sense of warmth coming from this light. Whatever it is emitting this light must be very hot. But there doesn't seem to be any movement directly behind them now.
What direction are they facing? Are they facing towards the light or
Away
back?
from the light. They are
Away from
guarding
they
the
are
entrance
guarding.
to the cave. I would say. Do you want to make an insight check for me, O'Malley, since you've mentioned? Sorry, not insight, perception. Check for me since you've mentioned.
Terrible. 14.
Yeah, that's all you're able to glean.
Man, my roll's anus. Are we close enough where we can see if they see like their faces, like the faces of Gif Yankee at all, or are they too far away?
I'd say you're able to make out details if you want.
Are any of them talking, or are they all just stood still?
I mean, the Gif Yankee seem to be like exchanging idle chat between one another. Artemi stood stone still, just looking out. If you wanted to try and read their lips, I will allow you to make a perception check.
Try it again.
Close enough for that.
Another 14. Why?
Not only are you not able to make out any words of what they're saying, you have no idea what language they're speaking.
Yeah, speaking whatever Gif Yankee speak then.
Is it just that it's unfamiliar, or?
With his perception check, it's hard for him to even tell.
It would be more like I can just because it's a bit far, I can just make out words, but
yeah, and they're kind of silhouetted as well.
Yeah,
by this, like they're backlit. So,
Can Francesca tell us can she see anything with Artemis to see what he is?
If you ask her, she says, "Well, looks like a textbook Draco Lich, but something seems strange. Normally, Artemi, he should have retained his personality. I didn't know Artemi very well, but he doesn't seem the sort to just sit stalwart. He would be barking orders at these people. He was very prideful."
Has he recovered? Like, can we tell that he's like moving?
He doesn't seem to be breathing. Half of his skin has rotted, revealing skeleton, and there are many broken bones.
Does he have a hole from his anus to his mouth?
I think it was through his throat, but it is still there. The wound is still there.
I did that.
And the Githyanki then, do they look like the sort of people who, well, you know how, I can't remember if it was Francisca or whatever, and I think it's Francisca, can just morph into something else. Do you reckon they've morphed from other dragons into Githyanki?
It's a possibility, but that's a lot of dragons to be in this one place. There's probably 5 Githyanki there, along with Artemi.
So,
if you're about to face 6 dragons, then you should turn around.
Yeah. So, what's the plan then? Are we going to go in?
Actually, so with the transforming of these dragons and whatnot, do they retain their strength when they're in that form?
Yes.
Okay.
They keep their hit points and their ability scores.
Okay.
But they can't do things like fly or use breath weapons.
Is that what Githyanki is?
Githyanki are just they're just a race. Let me show you a picture.
So basically, we're going into a giant slugging match, yeah?
It's up to you. This is the save image I has. Just gonna save this on my
You're
desktop.
saying that the Githyanki are
cool.
dragons?
Rob is theorizing that they might be.
Ah,
Yeah.
but Francesca would be able to see that with her true sight?
If she was to activate it, then yes.
Ah,
Without
And
risk, like setting something off.
yeah, she
okay.
would totally like have to roll for. It's a magical effect, so like she would have to roll the
Yeah.
D100, which
I
she
thought it
can
was
do
something-
if you ask her to.
Thought it was something that just naturally happened with her eyes.
No, it's something they have to actively turn on.
Do we dare make her roll it? Like, 'cause then we know whether we're dealing with one dragon and 5 Githyanki or 6 dragons. Is it worth the risk?
There we go. That's what a Githyanki looks like, by the way.
Oh, he's funny.
These ones are probably wearing heavier, less revealing armor than that, but they
It's
are
really
wielding
cool.
a similar silver great
Cool
sword
hair.
to that one.
Looking like paying attention to trying to understand what they're saying, would that reveal like the fact that Art's theory doesn't seem to add up with O'Malley, with the fact that he has heard Draconic, beings that he has read the
The
lips
thing is, I think
of
part
the
of the
others.
reason why you can't be sure whether they're speaking a language you know or not is just that you weren't able to get a good enough view with your perception check. They
Right.
might be speaking common for all you know, but you
How
couldn't
close can we
tell.
get?
I'd say you can make another stealth check to try and edge a bit closer if you want to try again.
10.
Past fire trace is still up.
Hmm
It's up to us if we want to
For
do
like
it.
another 40 minutes.
Yeah. Guess we are.
Well, I mean, Ot is. The rest of you, it's Ot
Yeah,
has
we-
like godlike
Well,
stealth regardless.
let's put it this way: we've got to get into this cave. We're at the right place.
Yeah.
It's either we go through them or we go.
Try.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
shoot.
different one.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
Lucky?
some of us are going to be going in guns
Lucky?
blazing.
Do you have lucky?
No, I
No,
don't.
not
I
you.
do. Am I allowed to use it?
If you
Do you
want,
have
you'll use it to
inspiration?
re-roll
Yeah.
it.
There
Oh
you
yeah,
go.
that's
There
better.
we go.
I don't. Matt, do you have inspiration?
Oh, sorry.
No.
Yeah, Erlan got a nat one now.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I don't have any
Wow, your nat
inspiration,
one's
I don't
14
think.
and mine's 3. What the hell?
Yeah, he's got a big dex bonus, and
Wow.
I think you have
He has a
expertise in
big
stealth,
dex.
don't you?
Yeah, it's all right. To be fair, it's
Okay,
let me have a look.
Yeah, your stealth is
Yeah,
plus 13.
yeah, rough, absolutely rough. Can I like go in guns blazing and then everyone starts stealthing their way in?
Do you want
We
to
can
get
say
yourself
that that's the
completely
reason you got a
killed?
nat one. Then
You know they'll
yeah,
all
sure, you can.
kill
You
Yeah.
misread the entire intentions of
Yeah.
the party and
Well,
charged
if
in.
you want
Yeah.
to be the distraction, you totally can be.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Are we doing like
Okay.
hand motions?
I
to
might
each
as
other?
well. I feel like, as we slowly start sneaking up, my foot hits like a branch and it loudly snaps. And they will look it over, and I'm just like, fuck it. Come on then! And just start running into them.
Okay. I assume you drink the
Do you wanna-
potion.
Do you want to
Yeah,
know?
I drink the potion.
I was just about to say, do you want to know something? I'm surprised you didn't decide to use great invisibility or something.
We can't magic, no magic.
Yeah, but you could have took the potion and then did it.
I don't think I've got that. Nah, fuck
Everyone
it.
has a potion.
We've
Everyone has.
all were given potions.
Nah,
Yeah.
fuck it. I'm going in charging. This is how I'm doing it now.
Thanks.
Okay. I'm gonna
He's
move you all
crazy.
onto the combat map.
Oh
Give
boy.
me 1 second.
Were you rolling for initiative there?
You will be, yeah.
Oh
Just
my
give me a
God.
moment because you'll have to click on your tokens beforehand there.
Yeah.
Lava Horizon.
I don't
Uh,
like the idea of doing a fight when
in fact-
magic's-
When Erlan gets noticed, you would also hear Francisca go, "Fuck it, transforming,"
Oh.
and is also
Oh,
is going to
Power
burst
Ranger.
into big dragon behind you, Erlan.
Big dragon lady.
Yeah, who's gonna fuck with the guy with the big dragon behind him?
The
She
other
can do the
guys with a
fighting
big
for us.
dragon.
Yeah, but this is
So,
not cool like ours.
Yeah,
Noticing
sorry.
that occurs, O'Malley is going to be like, fuck it, chugs his own potion, and just gets himself ready.
Okay, you want to be with Erlan as well?
Well, yeah, I don't want. Let's just put it this way: Erlan's gonna die if he's like charging in on these things alone. He needs a backup.
Okay. So I think now is a good time to roll initiative then, huh?
Wow, it's the lowest I've probably ever
Please
had.
say I get good initiative. Please say I get good initiative. Please say I get good initiative.
I'm virtually
you're
always
not.
first in the order. In the
Are you
turn
guys
order.
clicking on your tokens before you roll initiative? 'Cause
Yeah.
you're not showing up in the turn order
Oh.
for me.
I did.
Maybe did it come up after?
There we
Oh,
go.
there we go. They're
Oh,
in
just
there.
fucking minute.
Woo!
Right, it should work
yeah.
that time. Yep.
Yankee.
Because you gotta, roll it
Okay.
for all 5 of the little geezers.
I'm only rolling 2 initiatives here, dude.
Ah, okay.
I'm not doing that.
I mean,
Running
I thought,
6.
I thought you probably were because they've all got individual colours.
Yeah, that's just to track HP separately.
Ah.
I've just dropped my dice on the floor.
Oh, what a
Another!
fucking loser.
Oh, man.
Fucking loser.
Say that to the dragon that just got 20 on his initiative.
Oh, fucking
And,
loser,
Always
yeah.
First.
The Silver Guardian gets a big 12 on hers. And sort by descending. Is everyone in the initiative order?
I've never been so low in the initiative order.
Yeah, wow. Unfortunate.
Oh, no,
What about
Yeah, I
Taito?
think
Does
we
he
are.
get one?
Uh,
Taito's not on there.
Yeah, Taito does
Oh.
roll initiative, doesn't
Or
he?
is he off?
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought he did.
He
Oh, you
did, but
did?
he's not on. He's not on the
Yeah, it's not
list.
showing
Hang
up.
on,
But he's
I'll put him
to
in.
10.
Give me 1 second. 10.
Yeah, 10.
Wait, did Sarah get 10 on both? No, she
go.
got
Wait.
12.
Oh,
and
yeah,
10.
Risu should be 12. For some reason, it didn't. It used both of them, even though she
Okay.
was using two different ones. That's really weird.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay,
Poor team.
there we go.
Wow.
Is everyone correct?
4 12s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Artemi looks over at you guys and doesn't say a word, just silently will step forwards, crunching along the ground, stepping over this other Gif Yankee.
Stomp.
Would he step on them?
Flattened.
Sort of just like stepping over them.
Kicks him to a side.
Like he's enormous and they are people-sized. And
How many squares is that?
I mean, there's a very obvious thing that any even quarter-way intelligent dragon would do as an opener. And that means I'm going to need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw, except for Taito. I'd say he's outside of the cone, as he's about to let out poison breath. He doesn't know that the rest of you are there, but he's aiming it at the center of all of you.
Logan, just a heads up. First one is for me. I'm about to roll for the thing, even though it's probably.
Yeah,
is it half damage?
Yeah, so Echo dies regardless.
Can I use evasion on this?
I'm not even going to bother rolling for the Echo.
No, it's Constitution. You can't use evasion on it.
Okay. Worth a shot. I was like, I remember the thing, but it's not going to work. 21?
Okay. So, the DC is 18. So anyone who got lower than an 18 is going to take full damage from this. And this is too many dice for me to actually roll. So I'm just going to use the app for it. In fact, I'm going to do it above board. I'm just going to do it on Roll20. Cool. What is it? It's D6s.
How many?
This is 16.
I
Not
want you
that
to
many.
roll all 16 across your desk. Do you even have 16? Yeah, of course you do.
I do have 16 D6s, but I'm not doing that.
Counting them.
49 damage, that's not actually that bad, guys. So,
That's a chunk.
49
Oh my God, you say that's
poison
not that bad?
damage.
It's like a
It could have been a
third.
lot worse.
Oh my God.
The
So
average damage is 56.
So 49 is 20.
49 halved for anyone who got 18 or higher. Rounded down.
49, yeah.
So,
Okay.
48.
Is it 24 damage then?
24, yeah.
That sounds right, yeah.
I'm
Okay.
on 54 health already. It's a great start.
What a great opener.
Let's mark some DiMaggios for Francisca. Oh, sorry, I actually need to roll a save for her. Bad roll. Sad. Even with her constitution, that's still going to be a fail. Okay. And that ends Artemi's turn. O'Malley Jones.
So O'Malley's turn. After basically just getting puked on by some petrified dragon, I am going. Is it 1 second? Is it?
I will say, if you want to resummon the Echo, I will have you do a D100 for that. Regardless, you will succeed, but a D100 for 2d6.
Yeah. Just trying to remember with the Echo. Is it a bonus action to appear it again, or is it?
I think it is.
Yes, it is. So yeah, I'll bonus action my Echo next to the dragon because that's close enough. So
Okay.
like that. I'm just gonna also move in.
Yep.
And we're gonna double team this guy together with our attacks.
Okay. It's just the two of you just start swinging hammers.
Yeah. So 1 sec. Let me just roll my D100. 94, so it's fine.
94 is not fine. You take 2d6 damage.
What? Wait, no.
It's 30 or lower.
I thought you said it was 30 or. I thought you said 30.
Oh, sorry. No, you're
31.
right. 30 or higher.
I was going to say 30
You're
or
okay.
lower.
You're fine. Yeah. My mistake.
Right, and then how many attacks do I get?
Yeah, you have 70% chance to succeed.
How many attacks do I get again? 11. I get 3. Right, okay, yeah. So it's just a mix between us both. It doesn't really matter. We both get the exact same thing, so. Fucking 30 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do
it. First attack with 16 damage there. Oh, nat 20.
Okay.
That is. Oh, 1 sec. A 2. I can re-roll that 2.
Okay.
As part of
in before it's a 1.
Fighting cells. Yeah, here we go. So let me just re-roll that. Oh, it's a 6 as well.
Nice.
That means
so
that's max damage. That's 12. So that's 24 plus 7.
24 plus 7 is what? 31? Yeah, 31.
And then finally, the final attack. A 20 to hit?
Yep, hits.
Oh, nice. 18 damage. So 18 plus 31 plus 16 for damage.
I got 65 for that.
I'll have to do a calculator check on that because I can't remember. 16 plus 31 plus 18, 65.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, that was bonus, movement, and action.
Cool. Rasulian, you just got hit by a poison smile.
I shoot arrow, but I think I have to turn off the fire arrow, don't I?
Yes. So.
I'll have to make attacks when I checks on all 3 because of my weapon is +2 magic.
No, so I don't think I explained this properly. It will still count as +2 for the sake of attack and damage. That's fine. It's if you wanted to use any specific abilities from the magic item, like your enlarge reduce with it.
Right. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
If you wanted to do, we'll just allow the flame string bow to be okay, but if you wanted to do the fate string attack, that would be a D100 check, Sarah.
Okay. Well, I was just doing the normal fire one.
Okay. You can take your shot. You'll be coming out of stealth. I will give you advantage on it since you are technically stealthed right now.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, in that round. Why is it that outside of combat, I do my rolls are trash? As soon as combat hits, I just have insane numbers.
You only get 1 attack with the flame string bow.
I know. You said I had advantage?
Oh, yeah, sorry. My mistake. Yeah, so both of them would hit. We'll take the first damage roll, which is 17.
Wait, does she? Where'd she get advantage from?
Because she's stealthed.
Ah, okay.
Which she is no longer stealthed.
Right, yes. Okay. I got really confused for a second then.
But yeah, you sort of spring out of the shadows. Can you make a constitution saving throw for me, actually, Sarah? Just to try and maintain concentration on the pass without trace. Fails. So Pass Without a Trace does fade.
Okay.
As,
That's
yeah,
fine.
that was like when you took this massive hit of damage, you just like forgot about your spell.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just fly up, fly out, fly up.
Good.
And that's my turn.
Oh, and she has a movement speed of fly of 80 feet. Jesus Christ. Okay, Silver Guardian's turn. She has a trillion feet of flying speed. So yeah, she's going to say, "God, O'Malley, you're in the way," and she is going to try and fly to get a better angle
Fly over them.
because she also has a breath weapon, Smile. Her breath weapon is yeah, she's probably better off using her paralyzing breath, which is going to be
Who's
60-foot
drawing that?
cone.
Sarah.
The paralysing fart, is it?
Yeah. She's facing the wrong way.
Oh.
Maybe it's windy in
Within
there.
60 feet, she can totally hit all of them with it. So now I need to make a lot of
God.
Constitution saving throws.
What has she been eating?
Sarah, I just loved your little grin you made trying to hold back like the laugh that was.
I'm
It's
ignoring
not me,
all of you.
guys. Not me.
It was never me. I would never draw a crude
First of
fart
all,
cloud.
I am
Alright,
not a
Tammy.
massive child.
Logan
then
needs to take the
fail.
drawing privileges off you.
Yeah.
Artemi is going to use a legendary resistance. His only legendary resistance, I believe. And now I need to do the goddamn if Yankee
Artemi's alive,
Knights.
right?
He's sleeping. He's sleeping.
Sleeping.
+5.
What Artemi
Fail.
looking at?
Fail. Succeed. Fail. Fail.
Ow.
So, in terms of who is currently paralyzed by the big smoke cloud,
Everyone.
this guy paralyzed. This guy paralyzed. This guy not paralyzed. This guy paralyzed. This guy paralyzed.
Wow.
This guy not paralyzed.
Why?
No, the main
Okay.
guy.
I'm sorry. Look at Taito be cute.
Oh, look at it. He's licking himself. Dodger does the exact same thing if you give him if you stroke his tummy. He
Paralyzed for 1
licks
minute.
himself
The creature
like that.
can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success. Okay. So
Cool.
that is the end of Francisca's turn.
Good.
Hyarkin, you're up.
Okay, right. Hopefully Francisca's still out of the range.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just about. So I'm going to do a spell that's 20 feet, so it won't hit her, will it?
Nope.
And a circular spell of 20 feet.
Okay.
So
Wow.
I think I know what that is.
it's safe for these guys as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, a ringed wall of fire.
Okay. So
Interesting
you
choice.
create a
that-
circular wall of fire.
From
Are
here, and it should hit everyone.
One sec. How are you pointing the fire, in or out?
Wait, wall of fire or ring of
Wait,
fire?
what?
Wall of fire, but he creates it in a ring.
Yeah.
What do you
both.
mean?
can-
How am I pointing it?
Basically, there's one side of the wall that's safe
Oh,
to
so you
stand
can
on, and the
pass
other side
through,
isn't.
right?
No. You doesn't. It's not about passing through. There's one side that you can stand on and not get hit by the effects of the spell. Which way is that? In or out? Please say in.
Well, yeah. If they're inside it, then you want the wall that's on the inside to be the one that hurts them.
Good. Okay. Yeah, that's about right. Like.
Yeah.
That needs to extend a bit further.
Wait a
out
minute,
way.
that guy's in there.
I don't fucking know how this works.
Oh,
How do I make a ring that's 20 feet in all
terrible UI.
directions?
No, you made it smaller.
Yeah, it was too small in that direction.
No, there's two of them. I'll take that.
I did.
Double damage, right?
No.
Let's just say we get it. Oh, that's it.
Sure. That's
That's
fine.
it.
Yeah, we'll go with the red one then.
Yeah, get rid of the green one.
Okay.
Red
So-
makes more sense as well.
The damaging area is inside, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Cool.
Thank you.
And so everyone who failed, I guess, failed their paralysis check is going to... What type of saving throw is it?
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, they automatically fail that. So they'll take full damage.
How far is it? Is it 10 feet, the distance from the wall in? Like, what's it say, the spell?
10 feet, I believe.
I'm pretty
Nick,
sure
do the backfire.
Oh, yeah, you need to roll a d100.
Hold on, it's different for a ringed wall. So it says a ringed wall, 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick.
And how far does the flame extend out? Because I know there is a range in front of the wall.
I'm looking for the spell right now. In the
I don't see
meantime,
anything
can
about
you
that.
roll a d100 for me, Nick, and I'll read up on this? Wall of fire.
Should I roll 2 D100s? Because I have to roll my own one anyway.
Well, you'll have to roll a d20 to see if you get a wild magic
Oh,
surge.
yeah. So that's the D100 for the effects that are happening in this area.
Okay. No recoil.
Okay, good. And then what do you want me to...
A
did you want to find out about the fire?
A D20.
Do you
Roll
want
a
to find out
D20.
about the flames first?
Logan's
I'm
looking
looking it up now.
Okay. So 9 on my D20.
That's fine.
Okay. No wild magic surge. Creature in this area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 5d8 fire damage. Sorry. 6 feet high, 20 feet high, and 1 feet thick. The wall is opaque and lasts a duration. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 5d8 fire damage or half as much damage on a successful save. On one side of the wall, selected by you when you cast this spell, deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall.
Oh, I'm missing that bit on the description.
It's at the very bottom of it. You have to scroll down.
Yeah.
A creature
The other
takes
side of
the
the wall
same
deals full
damage
damage.
when it enters the wall for the first time or ends its turn.
Oh,
there.
yeah, I can see it there.
So, when the wall appears, each creature in the area must make a 5d8 a dexterity saving throw or take 5d8 fire damage. Roll your 5d8 fire damage. And he's within 10 feet.
So basically,
all of them are within 10
anyone
feet,
within
apart
10
from
feet
this
of the
one in the
outline.
very centre.
Yeah, the very center one is
Is
the one that
from-
isn't paralyzed.
Mhm.
Huh. Okay, so if he was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. You got good.
Okay. So 26.
26 damage. Okay. All of them are going to take that. Artemy does technically get to make a...
Saving throw.
he fails.
Oh.
So,
He takes the 26.
he's still got hit points left. Don't worry about that, Smile. As yeah, the rest of these guys are smelling like bacon, but still okay for now.
Bacon get Yankee.
He's already took 108 points of damage, guys.
Yep.
Good start.
Out of 5,000.
You won't have that much.
No.
You'll definitely have a couple hundred.
Yeah.
Well, he has the same amount of hit points that he had last time.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, right. So he went back to full health?
Zombie Smile.
Ah.
Oh, no.
Okay.
How damaged his body is doesn't matter. It's dead or not dead. It's binary.
What happens if his head comes off?
Dead.
Can we do that?
Is it one of those bosses where it has to kill us and then the story progresses?
Yeah, this is...
It's like one of those fake
There is
bosses.
no dungeon beyond this cave entrance, guys. I didn't expect you to get in. Alright, is that the end of your turn, Nick?
Yeah, that's me done.
If we don't kill
All right,
him, I'm
Erlan.
fucked.
Your distraction is going perfectly according to plan.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna run up to these dudes and start punching because I was gonna go
Yeah,
punch the dragon,
Alex.
but the dragon, well, fucking hell, I can't do anything then. You've enclosed me. I can't fight.
His tail's hanging out.
Yeah.
Can I hit the tail?
technically- Yeah,
Bite his
that's
tail.
part of it. That is his space. You can, like, the
Can you
back
look
of
at him from
him,
there?
or like the front of him, I guess, is pointing out. Of
Do I
the,
get stealth because he can't see me behind the wall of fucking fire?
I'm gonna fucking rotate this dragon. Jesus Christ. Flip vertical, for fuck's sake.
Am I just
Yeah.
hitting
It looks
him in the head
awful,
then?
flip vertical, but whatever.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm
that's
gonna
a
hit him in the
weird
head as well. Boop. Boop.
No. Go away.
look. No.
Oh.
Alright.
There you
we're
go.
good. Just
I think that hits.
you can smack.
Correct.
Yeah. 23 to. Oh my god, he hit with all 3 attacks.
My God, let's go!
We get like a
Fucking
soundbite of
go!
like cheering and like
It's-
party poppers going off.
I clearly just gave myself inspiration somehow
Yeah.
before
So
I went in.
Sorry.
that's 12 damage for the first attack, plus 11 damage for the second attack, and plus 7 damage for the third attack. I'm going to help you out since it's the first round.
Meant to flourish.
Flourish, there we go.
Yep.
You can just roll your d10.
Shit. I remember something.
4
Fuck!
damage, and your
Four.
AC increases by 4.
Oh yeah. He can't hit me. I'm invincible for the next round before my turn.
Okay, well, is
Be
that the end
fair,
of your turn?
yeah, he needs to get through an armor class of 23, which is
Tough.
fair play.
You could
Doable, but
probably do
tough.
it. I was going to say, it's for a dragon, you could do that easy.
Bitch.
Taito
Bacon.
plate.
Bacon beat me in an arm wrestle in competition, so.
Let me put it this way, Matt. If I'm able to roll like fucking massive 30s and stuff and 20s because I have a plus 11, that dragon's hitting you with like rolls of like.
I bet that guy
average.
can. I bet that guy can bench press more than me. So looks fucking scrawny as shit.
I could
dude. Look at
outlift him.
Yeah, I could outlift him, fucking bitch. Anyway, end of my turn. On to Titus before I get distracted.
Okay, Taito.
Taito can try and a running pounce on the tail.
Sure.
Can he reach that far?
What is it,
Taito?
50 feet?
Yeah.
Taito
Taito's
fast
got
cat.
like movement for days. Yeah, you can reach there.
Okay, you can.
Pounce. If Panther moves at least 20 feet straight at a creature, the target must succeed a DC of 12 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay, there's no chance he fails this save anyway, but I'm pretty sure that there's like a thing about it not being able to be 2 size categories bigger than him.
Oh,
But
right.
I will make the saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah, he succeeds that.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah.
So
He will still take the damage from the attack. If did you hit with the attack? Sorry.
I will do now. We'll try the with Storm of Fangs. The one with the lightning, would that be magic again?
Storm of Fang Claws just means he's allowed to attack everything in the area. He is allowed to use his lightning fangs though if he wants,
Do it.
because it's not like an active effect. So you
roll.
gotta roll your what? D20 plus 9. 19 hits, just barely.
And then 2d6 plus 9. 16.
16 damage, as Artemi has no resistance to lightning.
Good.
As Taito just like sinks his teeth into Artemi's tail, and no roar escapes Artemi's mouth, more of like a quiet gurgle.
Good.
Is
That's
that the end
Taito.
of Taito's turn? Alright, Ot,
Yeah.
you're up. I need to put on some proper
Odds
battle
taking
music.
on Hayakin's idea
fun,
and going to
yeah.
go for the friends at the back. So he's going to move to there if you don't mind just doing it for me because.
Sorry, I'm tabbed up doing music a second.
No, it's all good. I'll do it.
Yeah, fuck your turn. He's doing the music.
There, I think that's. Is that right? Yeah. Something like that. Actually, one more up. One more up. Okay, and I'm going to use Scorching Ray on multiple creatures. Wait, yeah, 3 rays. So I'm going to go for. So these are maximum of 100. Oh, didn't even matter if I moved or not. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3 rays. And there's my spell. And so you create three rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. You can hurt them at one target or several. You can hurl them at one target or several. Make a ranged spell attack for each ray. On hits, the target takes 2d6 fire damage.
Okay, yeah. So make your free attack rolls. You know where to find your spell attack modifier.
It's in my class page. spell attack +6. So if
Okay,
I
so d20 plus 6 3 times.
do, I have a pre-bound thing. Wait, hang on. Weapons.
Oh, yeah, I think we were going to set one up for you. I
We
can
didn't. It's okay.
I can do that for you if you give me 2 seconds.
Oh, sure. We did it for sneak attack. Actually, no. I'm also currently. I'm not sure if it counts if I'm just hurtling fire across the place, but I'm currently stealthed, aren't I, from the original stealth roll? Right?
Question mark, question mark, yes, sorry, you are.
Cool. So could I use sneak attack on at least one of them?
No.
Okay.
It's only with finesse weapons.
Oh, I thought it was.
No sneak attack with spells.
Okay. Cool.
Also D100, right?
Oh yeah, D100.
Okay.
Thank
do
you,
I
Alex.
roll spell attack first, then D100?
Nope, D100 first.
Okie dokie. 100.
Success.
God, that's calling it
Playing with
close.
fire, boys.
Literally.
Okay. Roll
Okay,
your
I'll
3
do-
spell attacks. Are you doing it at 3 separate targets? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
These 3. Because they
Okay, so
are. Yeah, the dragon is in the way from where I'm stood. One.
in that case, I will say you have advantage because they're paralyzed. So
Well, 2 of them are paralyzed.
okay, well, first one misses with advantage. It's sort of like it beams off the armor because you're like firing through this flame wall. It like weakens it a little bit, we'll say. Second one, roll again to see if you hit this one. That one does succeed.
Cool.
With,
Why is the
well,
damage always 2?
that's no, it's not rolling spell. Don't worry about that.
Oh,
He's
right.
gonna have to roll damage on the actual spell.
Okay, that's fine.
That's just taking his int modifier. So third one, yes, that hit. You wouldn't have advantage on that one, but the first one was a 23.
Oh, sorry.
That one hits.
Cool. So 2 hits.
Yes, so roll 2d6 and then 2d6 again.
2d6.
Wait, how much damage did it do?
2d6 for Scorching Ray.
Huh.
2d6 for each beam. So 10 for this guy. And 8 for this guy. Cool. As yeah, you fire 3 beams through the wall of fire. One of them sort of refracts through the wall and misses its target. The other one impacts. The other 2 manage to impact their targets, burning them ever so slightly.
Cool. And I'm gonna, I guess, use dash and go further up to there, please.
Okay. There we go.
Thank you.
And now it is the gift's turn. First of all, let's do the one who can actually do stuff on his turn. He is just going to take his 2d6 damage and Misty Step the hell out of that. And also he takes fire damage. As he uses a bonus action to cast Misty Step and move 30 feet. Oh, that's good distance, Rob. Hello.
Oh, really? Oh, he couldn't see me from the fire, so he's just walked straight onto me. Hello.
Rush.
So he's going to use his multi-attack smile.
All right.
2 silver greatsword attacks, both against you.
Can I use
Plus
evasion?
9 to hit.
Oh, sorry.
It would be uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge, yeah.
So the first one
did the
is
same.
a 21 to hit, and the second one is higher. It's a 23 to hit. So
Yeah,
I'm
both
assuming
hit.
both hit.
Yeah.
Okay. If you want, you can uncanny dodge one of them.
I shall uncanny dodge one of them.
Where's all my goddamn dice at?
There you go. Uncanny dodge.
There we go. So it is 2d6 plus 6 plus 3d6 psychic damage. You don't have any resistance to psychic, do you?
I don't believe I have any resistance to anything, do I?
Cool. In that case, I'm just going to roll this on the dice roller.
Where would that be? Just class.
Yeah, under like background features or class page. I'm not sure. It'd be on one of them. I think it'd be under background features because like Nick's resistance to fire is on background. If not, it is 28 damage on the first one and 19 damage on the second one.
Okay.
I would suggest you uncanny dodge the first one to half that.
Yes, please.
Okay, so half of 28 is 14, plus 19 damage for the second one. As he just like starts wailing at you with this silver greatsword.
Boy. Rude. Okay. Let me just take that off.
And I got some saving throws to make, I guess. First one definitely fails. Second one fails. Third one dropped on the floor. Third one succeeds. No longer paralyzed. Fourth one fails. Cool. That's the end of the gift's turn. Artemi.
1 second. They are still within the range of the flames, right? Don't they, at the end of each turn, take damage from it?
I think it's only once per turn. In fact, no. I think it's once when it casts, and then at the end of each
And
turn.
then every each turn for each thing, yeah.
Okay. Well, roll your damage for the 3 who cannot resist, and I will roll a dex save for the 1 who can. Actually, I need to reread that spell because I feel like there wasn't a save, actually. When Darja used it against you, I feel like there wasn't a save after the first thing.
No,
So
I'm
they
pretty
might
certain it
all
isn't.
just take 5d8
just-
damage. When the wall appears, make a dexterity saving throw. On the side of the wall selected by you when you cast a spell, deals 5d8 damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side of the wall. Mm-hmm. All 4 of them did, so just 5d8 damage to each of them, please, Nicholas.
Oh,
I think he's taking a dump.
Oh, sorry, I was just
there we
away.
go.
I'm back. What did you ask me to do?
5d8, please. You are going to cook these assholes.
Go.
No.
Not if I roll 1. Well, you
a
balanced
1,
it
a
out.
3, a 2, and an 8. That does not balance out, dude.
They're all
I mean-
still alive.
16 damage is still good, but...
Although, yeah, all of them are looking bad. Artemi will also take that.
How long does the fire stay?
What does it say for duration?
I
One.
think it's a minute.
1 minute. Yeah.
Yep.
How
10
long's a
rounds.
minute? And
10 rounds.
10 rounds.
So you've got
Okay.
another 8 rounds of this. Unless you
Cool.
lose concentration because something hits you. Okay. It is Artemi's turn. Artemi does not like Nasty Wall. And he is going to take the opportunity attack from Matt.
He's
If you
also
wanted to do
taken
it.
the opportunity attack from me, because he's moved
Yep.
out of my range.
That's fair. He could step over you.
And
No,
titles.
you're hostile. He won't.
Stab.
Okay. Yeah, he'll take the opportunity attack from you as well, Alex.
Yeah, 1 sec. Come on, hit. Oh, I hit. He doesn't move, Logan.
Matt, you do not hit. His AC is 19. Oh, he doesn't move past you.
Sentinel.
Cool, so he stops here. Still within the wall.
Stab.
Oh, that's supposed to be Taito.
Taito, he hasn't exited
he hasn't
Taito's
left it.
space.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But he's exited the Echo space, so
Exit it. I like what you did there, the egg pun. Nice.
yeah, that was intentional. So 13 damage
actually,
from
one
you.
sec.
What?
Did we say that the Echo also gets his own
I assume he
like,
does.
attack of opportunity? I think
it's shared with you, but I assume he gets his attacks of opportunity, doesn't he?
Yeah, I didn't specify. He does get attacks of opportunity. I mean, it's I didn't, but I wasn't sure if he shares mine. But
I think he'll share your reaction.
yeah, okay. Well, I didn't specify which, so I'm not going to say it was the thing and keep him closer to us. So that's fine.
Okay.
So yeah, he still takes that
13
16.
damage.
Yeah, and 13 from me,
Uh,
and the 16
he-
from the wall.
yes, he already took that.
Oh yeah, he already took that.
But yeah, unfortunately, Matt, your swords ping off the hardened scales. And
Could we just pretend that I got 19?
roll a d6. He does not recharge his breath weapon. Time to start swinging. As he's going to make his multi-attack. I need to check whether he has reach on this. 1 second. 10-foot reach on the bite. Cool. 10-foot reach on 15 foot on the tail. Okay. So he's going to do the bite against O'Malley. He's going to do a tail against the Echo. And he's going to do a claw against Taito. First of all, the bite against O'Malley is billion, 18 plus 11. Guessing that'll hit you, Alex.
Yeah, the 18. You didn't even need the 11 to hit. You just the 18, and it was enough.
Cool. Okay. So that's 2d10 plus 6. Only 10 damage on the bite. That is the piercing damage, sorry, plus 2d6 poison damage, which is another 6 poison damage to you. The tail towards the Echo is 21 to hit.
I'm pretty certain that does hit. Let me just check out what the AC. Yeah, it hits.
Cool. The Echo is gone. And the claw towards Titan. That's 1,000,000. 17 plus 11. 26.
Yeah.
Cool. Claw is 2d6 plus 6. 2d6 plus 6 damage. 13 damage to Taito. And that will have to end Artemi's turn. O'Malley Jones.
Oh, is it my turn now? Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I'm still in its fighting range, so that's fine for me.
Pikachu.
I'm going to get the. It is okay. That's fine. I'm gonna make the Echo appear, but here next to thingy, because he's on his own and don't want thing. As he appears, he's going to attack this one on it first. So my first attack is to swing at him.
I was going to say, I think you can replace one of your attacks with his attack, can't you?
I can replace any of them. I could attack him 3 times for wanted.
Okay.
And it does, and I can any amount as well. So I can split it down between like myself and him. So I just attack,
your attack.
And 19 hits 18 damage. Then 18 damage.
Does he get advantage? Sorry,
No.
No, he's not flanked.
I don't want him to flank either. I want him as close to you as possible.
Oh, okay.
And then the other 2, I'm going to do myself against Thingy. First one misses. Second one is a 20 to hit.
Yep, that hits. He has an AC of 19.
Oh, okay. Nice to know. But I did roll a 1 in that, so I'm going to roll another d6 to increase that. So that's 4, 6, 17 damage on that attack, on that swing.
17 damage. Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
And again, yeah, that's it for O'Malley.
You are chipping away at Artemi's health. He is well and truly bloodied by now, except for the fact that he was already a zombie. Okay, is that the end of O'Malley's turn?
Yeah, he's not going to move anywhere. He's used his bonus. He's used his action. I'm not going to
Okay.
action search at this point. It's pointless.
Cerulean.
I'll bring him down after. Yeah.
What's the reason to not flank him, by the way?
I want him next to you because there's reasons for it later, and you'll see.
Okay, so I won't flank.
I mean, you can if you want, but
Move back.
I decided not to flank for the express reasons of wanting him to be next to you rather than on the opposite side of a thing.
As the DM, I'm going to rule in here and just say that if you're worried about metagaming, I wouldn't worry too much about it. This is a tactical game, and if you want to share information with one another, then that's up to you in order to make tactical decisions. If it was like, stuff that your character wouldn't know that your character is acting on, like, I don't know that this character is dead, but I'm just going to wander over here to find their dead body, that's metagaming. But, like, sharing tactical information, I don't mind.
Oh, okay. Basically, I have an ability that I can use my reaction to take an attack for you. As long as the Echo is stood next to you.
Oh, right. Huh, cool.
Yeah, so if it was the opposite side of the guy, I couldn't take this. I couldn't take the hit for you. I have to be stood next to you. I have to be within 5 feet. And that, I can't remember what your AC is, but I'm guessing
17, I think.
the Echoes is 1 higher. So yeah, that's the main reason. I thought he'd have a higher AC, so it would make it harder for it to hit. And if it does, it means you don't take the damage, and I can call the Echo back whenever the fuck I feel like every turn.
Sorry, Alex, did you roll your D100 when you resummoned the Echo?
No, I did not. So let's see if it does appear then. It's fine. It doesn't.
Success.
It's fine. Yeah,
He's got the ball.
89. It appears and does the damage, so it's fine.
Okay, Sarah, it's your turn.
Yay! I fly to Taito, like 5 feet,
Okay.
and I'll shoot a fire arrow at this guy.
Okay, the dragon bot.
The dragon buttocks.
In the butt.
Mm-hmm. In the buttocks.
Okay.
Hits. Yep, 24 damage.
24 damage. Could I use the coordinated attack with Taito?
Yep, Taito is technically within 5 feet of the enemy. It's just that, like, you know, the symbol doesn't occupy that whole space. But yes, he is within melee range of Artemi. So yeah, he can make the attack.
So you can do his lightning bite.
Yep.
Yay.
Unfortunately, though, with a 14, he does not pierce his scales.
No. So that's a nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's my turn.
In that case, it is now the Silver Guardian's turn once again. She's going to just check see if she gets her breath weapon back. Holy Lord!
She does.
Yep. Yeah, she does. So that's going to be another paralysis breath. He doesn't want to fucking hit Erlan with it, though. So
Do it. Hit her land with it. It'll be funny.
if you're really fucking
Yeah,
bad,
might as well. Fuck it.
wants to try and get it. So yeah, she's not going to be able to get this guy without getting you guys. So she's just going to get all the guys who are within the mist already and Artemi. So
They're just gonna fart in that direction.
there is only one who is not already paralyzed, so I'll make a save for him and a save for Artemi. The one who is not already paralyzed actually succeeds. And for Artemi, he will fail and be paralyzed. This is real bad for him. He does not have any more legendary resistances. I rolled a 3. I roll so bad every time.
How many dice do you have in dice jail now?
Cry.
I'd rather not discuss it.
Basically all of them.
It's fine. It resets on each session, so that's only 1 now.
Yeah, but still.
But that one has gone in dice jail about 20 times.
Mate, that
It's a repeat offender.
Let me just put it this way: this one shouldn't be in dice jail. It should be in dice. Dice. Another dimension.
Okay, so that is the end of Francisca's turn, and she says, well, I got Artemi again. And Hierarchin, it's on you.
Okay. Have we actually worked out that attacking Artemi is actually going to do anything?
I mean, he is
'Cause you keep
taking
saying
damage
he's a
when you hit
zombie.
him.
So
You have
vague.
killed zombies before by attacking them. You have one of their nipples. But,
Okay.
like, he is as effective at 1 hit point as he is at 300 hit points.
Okay, I'll join in the barrage of attacks on him then. So I'm going to move. Let's see. I still want to be quite far away.
Sarah.
That's how he's having the worst fucking day, guys.
What?
He's already dead.
Is he crying?
Yeah.
Let's see. 90 feet. I've got you. If I
Not within range for that.
yeah, if I do that, that's not going to hurt these guys here, is it?
What are you trying to do?
Immolation.
Oh,
Flame
yeah,
wreath,
that's
one
that's
creature you can see within
single
range.
target, I believe, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not like a line of sight thing. It's just
Yeah.
you pick something you can see within 90 feet.
Just give me one moment. I want to double check whether immolation is concentration or not.
Oh,
It is. So if
okay,
you
so
cast
if I do that,
immolation, you would
then-
lose wall of fire.
The wall of fire is going to go. No, I don't want to do that. What about
Fireball.
I haven't got that.
Yes, Firewall, which is
I have
better.
Firewall, yeah, which I just used.
Fireball. Staple.
Matt has it.
I have
Just like-
Fireball,
Fireball.
but it's magic, so I can't use
What
it.
about Lightning Bolt?
You
Is that
can
Use that to
concentration
roll a
one?
D100.
Oh, fuck that shit.
Okay. Sorry, say that
Stab,
again.
stab, 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 stab.
Lightning Bolt, is that a concentration or not?
No.
It's a
It
It
line.
fires in a line and will hit everything within 5 feet of that line.
So
though.
wait, where was I
How
originally?
far does it
There,
go? Were you there?
there or there? I
I
think I was.
thought you were like here somewhere, weren't you?
I
I
think
don't
he
know.
was
I was
here.
next to wherever the dragon was. There, maybe.
We'll say this is fine.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So if I come this way instead, like there maybe, and
Okay.
fire directly up.
Then you can hit all 3 of these. All of them will
I'll hit that
automatically
one,
fail
that one.
because they are paralyzed.
Okay. Excellent.
Destroy them.
So,
Just
The
roll
Napoleon-
damage.
wait a minute.
Napoleon-
There is no save because they are
Oh,
paralyzed.
What D100
Oh yeah, D100. Sorry,
and a
Hold on.
D20.
and a D20.
As I couldn't use immolation,
Yep.
I'm gonna cast this one at level 5.
Okay.
So
Bruh.
So it will do extra damage. I believe
Yeah.
that makes it 10d6. But yeah, roll your d100.
so yeah,
and your
eight
D20.
d6 and then 2 extra. So
Roll,
D100.
Roll your D100 first, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no!
Backfire. You said you were casting it at 5th level.
Oh no! I
That's
lied.
5d6, isn't it?
Oh no! Does it still actually cast on that?
It
No.
still actually casts.
Oh, does it? I
Oh,
thought it
oh,
doesn't.
good.
It still
I thought it-
casts, yeah.
Yeah, I
I thought it said it didn't.
Oh,
Resurrection
No,
2.
it still casts. I didn't roll that bad on the damage.
Oh,
took
you roll it,
15
okay.
damage. You can roll it if you want.
No, that's fine. I'll take that.
You'll take 15 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, as the lightning arcs back up your arms and also singes you as well.
Okay, I'll take it.
And roll a d20 for your wild magic.
Yep. 6
No,
again,
Nope.
and then
Roll your 10d6.
10d6.
Yep.
Let's go.
10ds.
10ds.
And these nuts.
60
Ha.
10ds.
Got him!
Oh,
Oh, a few ones, but that's not bad.
well,
31. Have they been obliterated?
these 2 are vaporized.
Woo!
Yeah.
Artemi, when I try and click on him and not the drawings on his
Did
back,
it vaporize the kick me sign on his back?
I won't be so mean. Also, that's not canon.
Oh.
Oh.
Hang on.
Just say he's dead. It's okay. You don't need to work it out.
It's okay. It's fine. I've added the 31 damage to him. Yeah, as this lightning bolt shoots through him and
Wow.
obliterates the other 2 completely.
Like a Godzilla scene or something?
Yeah. You Kamehameha through him.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn?
Am I allowed to move again or not?
You've used your 30 feet of movement.
Oh, I've used all of it. Okay, that's me done then.
Okay. Erlin?
Stab. There
Erlan
we
begins stabbing at the air.
takes 10
This is warm up.
takes D10 fucking psychic damage, dies.
Air starts to bleed.
Stab.
Hits.
Stab.
Doesn't hit. Hits. So,
There we go. And defensive flourish while we're at
Ooh,
it.
you got a crit as well.
Oh!
This one. I will say, because you're able to add a flourish, I believe, after you attack.
Yeah.
You could put that flourish on the one that's a nat 20 and double that as well. Double the damage for it.
Hell yeah.
So
That's a good DM.
another 4, so that's another 8 damage.
8 damage.
8
That kind of
plus
makes up for the
6
miss.
Plus 6 is question mark.
12,
8 plus 6 plus 6.
20.
20
20,
damage
yeah.
for the first one, and then 9 damage for the second one. So 29 total damage. plus
Yay.
29 damage. Cool. As yeah. In fact, I've made a mistake. All three of those should have been nat 20s. He's paralyzed.
Wait, is it? I thought it was just advantage.
No, he's paralyzed. I'm going to say that it acts the same as whole person. I'm making a ruling now. I can check it later.
Okay.
But we will say it acts the same as whole person. All three of those are nat 20s. So
38 then. Spreading the other 9 on them.
That's 12 damage. So.
Oh.
Hang on, no. So the ones that are 9 should instead be 12.
Oh, okay. So 2 12s.
Plus...
Would I have instantly got the 10 then for the
plus 32, it's 44 damage.
So, 44 minus 29 is 15 extra damage then. There we go. Cool. As yeah, Artemy in real bad shape, paralyzed in melee with a whole bunch of dudes.
Sounds like my idea of a good weekend.
Ito's turn.
Ito do his electric bitey.
Electric bite automatically crits. Just roll damage.
Let's go.
So that is 2 double to 4 plus 9 is 13.
Yeah, 13.
13 damage.
That's it.
Yeah, you guys are just wailing on this poor dragon as it's like falling apart.
Yeah. He was mean.
It's your turn.
I'm gonna disengage and walk around.
Okay.
To here, I guess it's
okay.
a decent close spot.
Yep.
In fact, can I stand? I don't know if that would be better for whatever Alex wanted to do.
Technically, you would be slightly within the wall of fire if you did that.
If you stood here, you're still technically in its range.
Yeah, within 5 feet of the thing.
Oh, without disengaging.
That's where.
Yeah,
that's
without disengages.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sure.
So you don't even need to disengage that way.
Boreal Blade, does that require a D100?
No, it won't.
Oh, really? It's not a magical something or other?
It is magic, but you're not like activating a magical effect. It's passive. I'm trying to be lenient here.
I mean,
because otherwise, like, I screw you guys out of like your main weapons.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I want to roll D100 to see anyway. I'm not going to use it, but I just want to see if it would have gone good or bad. It would have gone terrible.
You would have taken 2d6 damage.
Yeah. So here's my Boreal Blade.
Who are you attacking, sorry?
Attacking the dragon.
Okay, automatically nat 20.
Yeah.
So that's 4 plus 6 plus 6 plus 7.
Shall I say it? Yep. It's in melee with another creature. You get sneak attack.
Oh my days.
Sneaky.
I thought you were doing it on purpose and then you didn't say it at all.
Roll your sneak attack, Rob.
Yeah. Weapons. I got a special sneak
Technically,
attack.
he'd also be an advantage on this, but it doesn't matter. So not fucking 20.
It's an auto crit.
Yeah, it's an auto crit.
So
that's 12 plus 2 plus 12 plus 10 plus 2 plus 6.
So he had exactly 69 health remaining.
Hell yeah.
You did 44 damage with the sneak attack.
Nice.
44 plus 4 plus 12 plus 7. So plus 4 plus 12 plus 7. 67 damage.
Yeah.
He lives.
What?
Wow.
Damn.
Elio.
2 hit points, baby. 2 hit points in a dream.
He's about to die.
2 hit points and a dream.
Dude's literally paralyzed, and if he tries to escape, will get attacked of opportunities again.
He's not out of tricks yet.
Oh.
It is now the Gift's turn. And There are 2 that can actually do anything right now. First of all is this one next to Ott. He's not dumb enough to move. He's just going to... He's already used his Misty Step. Fuck. Okay. Nope, he has 3 per day. He can do it again. Fuck you guys, he's out.
Yeah.
He is not staying in the kill box. He chooses life.
Right, everyone
Wait.
start beating the shit out of him.
Wait, can
Let
I
me
get
double-check that was
since he's
30
leaving
feet.
my
No.
melee?
No, Misty Step means that he just
Oh.
disappears.
Yep,
Oh,
We don't
he
get attack
vanishes
of
as a bonus
opportunity.
action.
And
And
you leave a bad stink behind with him as well.
yeah, sure. He disappears into a fart.
Yeah.
I just want to check what his movement speed is. 30 feet. So he is now going to use his action to dash and move 60 feet
Bastard.
down to here. As he knows what way the wind is blowing. Bye.
Fart.
Okay, so this one cannot see out of the wall. He's just going to Misty Step out as far away as he can. 30 feet. He can't appear in another creature's space, so we're going to say that he just appears straight behind the dragon. And yeah, you hear a curse word in a language none of you understand, and then he's just going to start attacking. Hits. And will most likely... Yeah, that will definitely hit. So, she doesn't have any resistance to psychic. 2d6, so 5d6 plus 6. Damage twice. 22 and 30. God damn. That's actually really good damage. Okay, you hear Francisca like roar in pain and stagger under these 2 blows. That hurt her a lot, and she is not looking good between taking the poison breath and taking these 2 massive hits. However, I'm going to... There's not a lot of point in rolling this because he's about to die no matter what. But he fails his saving throw and is paralyzed for his final moments. Nick, roll your fire damage on him, please. Nicholas?
Make it
I'm
really
here.
cool though.
What
Do it
was
really
it?
dramatically.
5d8.
5d8.
Make it really dramatic though.
Yeah.
Okay, ready. I'm rubbing my hands, like making
Oh
crazy
yeah.
symbols and stuff. My hair starts like spiking
Super
up and
Saiyan,
waving
yeah.
around. Yep, the ground beneath me is shaking. There's like rocks flying up. Ready?
Oh yeah, baby!
Fire,
Oh.
baby!
He had 18 hit points remaining, so
That's what I was waiting for.
he is out, baby. So yeah, he is again burned to a crisp, bringing Ott's body count up to 3 out of 6 for this fight so far.
Ott?
Wait a minute.
Sorry, not Ott, Hierarchin.
I look at Art. You trying to get credit for my kills?
Rob's hands greedily.
Well, it is Artemi's turn. He can't do shit because he's paralyzed, so he's just going to make a saving throw at the end of his turn.
Sudoku.
Which
And
he
dies.
will succeed, and he is no longer paralyzed.
And then dies.
Yay. Sudoku
We
in
shall
shame.
see. Technically, he's already dead. Hey, that is the end of his turn. O'Malley?
He takes fire damage.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Roll your 5d8 damage for me, please.
Oh, sorry.
They lost all the drama. The music stopped.
It'll come back. Though. 30. Cool. Undead Fortitude. He has to make a Constitution saving throw of 30. Now, he has a +10 to his con save. Technically,
say,
You
if
could
he
do
gets
it.
the
easy
nat
for him.
20, and I'm just
Oh.
going to roll this above board.
If you roll a nat
1d20
fucking 20 right here.
plus 10. Fuck. I don't know why that didn't work.
It didn't show up.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah,
it didn't
that
work. Sure.
It didn't
sure.
work. Give me a second.
Uh-huh,
I'm just gonna
uh-huh.
pull up the dice roll.
Oh, it didn't work again. Oh.
1d20 plus 10.
One
Roll!
net D20. Fuck yeah, come on. Show me the other one.
It literally says unrecognized command. So it didn't roll the other one.
Okay.
God damn it.
Well, I don't recognise that command, so do it again.
He lives and you
Oh
saw
my
it.
god.
This is bullshit, man.
Can't believe that.
Above board.
Come on,
Fuck.
Rasu.
I don't. Nick, why
Finish
did you
this.
have to roll a 30? Couldn't you roll higher?
Why couldn't you have rolled a
Would that-
31 and made this impossible?
Yeah, literally.
Wait a
As,
minute. Rewind
he's
time. Let me
literally
use
beginning-
lucky.
As he is literally beginning to like disintegrate and turn to ash, his body struggles to retain any form, but he survives. Now it's O'Malley's turn.
Right. So, he is flanked. I attack. How does this work? Is it the total damage I hit with him?
Nope. Every attack he has to make a saving throw. The DC is your damage.
Well,
Hits 10
1
damage.
second. I can re-roll both of those. 1 and a 2. So before you think about it, let me just that. Okay, 6.
60. What is that then?
6 plus 7.
6 plus 7.
13.
13. Okay,
I
so
mean-
he has to roll above a 3. Let's just pull out the dice roller again. A reroll.
All right.
Wow,
Well-
this roll's amazing for me. I should always do this.
So that's a 24. That is a 18. Yeah.
These. Last one.
And a 14.
You hate to see it.
Hey.
Get fucked.
Yeah, you just like charge forward and just. In fact, no. You do the honors. It's your kill. Describe your finishing blow to me.
So seeing it basically stood there burning as if like it's just not dying, I'm like, all right, well, fire couldn't do it. Wall will definitely do it. Bang! How's it not dropped yet? Bang! And then literally full on, like winds up a swing as hard as he can over his head
Swing.
and
Oh,
just
okay.
full on down to like as if like he's like with enough momentum that he actually forces himself to like land on top of the dragon afterwards.
Okay. So, yeah, it is like you step forwards, like confidently waving the maul, slam down onto it the first time, and it recoils and gets back up. You bring down the maul a second time, it frustrated, and it recoils and gets back up. You step back, get a run up, and jump into the attack. The maul damn near splits the dragon in half as it finally falls limp, and you stand atop its corpse, rotten but defeated. There is still some enemies on the board, though.
Unfortunately, there's literally nothing that O'Malley can do in this regard, as the echo is too far from either target.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be my turn.
Okay. Rasulian.
I'll just stand there triumphantly with my maul above my head, screaming, "O'Malley's done it again!"
Gotta earn your pay.
I fly over 30 feet and up
Okay.
20, so that's my 50 flight
Yep.
speed.
So, up to
Um,
there, I think.
Yeah, and I saw that she got hurt by that
Yep.
lie.
I'd say you've got an angle of attack from there if you want.
I think so.
I'm not gonna like work out the like Pythagoras or whatever.
And I use my light arrow.
Sure. You're gonna have to roll a D100.
That's fine. D100. What? Oh.
Surprised this guy hasn't just fled already.
Well, I was thinking the
He
same.
attempted
He
to.
tried and appeared
Oh, it
next to
failed.
a dragon.
High
That's a
five.
fail. 2d6 damage to you. Sorry, Sarah?
No.
Well,
No.
I guess you don't take it. Okay.
6.
6 damage.
No thanks.
And you deal 12 plus 10 is 24 plus 7. 24 plus 7. 31 damage. Okay. Describe your finishing blow.
Well, I fly over after screaming, after hearing Francesca scream, and like, "Oi!
F up, my friend!
Get off my friend!" And shoot his arrow.
Okay, yeah. As like arcs of light like spread out from the arrow begin to like burn at your feathers, you unleash this bolt and it splits this creature's head as its lifeless body falls to the ground. And there is still one more. He is fleeing for his life. Do you
Right.
want to chase him?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll stay in initiative then.
Where is he?
All the way down here, and not
Uh,
getting any closer.
Don't worry,
no,
I'll hit him next
Harkin's
time
got
if you
him.
don't kill him.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it is Francisca's turn. She is going to. Yeah, she's going to hit a mass cure wounds, I think, is probably the smartest thing to do. She'll have to roll the D100, but that's fine. Let's just look up how mass cure wounds works. Mass cure wounds, 5th level. Choose up to 6 creatures within a 30-foot radius sphere. So, from her.
None of us. Oh wait, she chooses the area, doesn't she?
Yes. So, she can get everyone apart from Ott, I guess.
Hell yeah.
No
And
offense.
Hierarchy?
But,
wait,
Hierarchy, you mean?
not and Harkin.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh, not Harry.
okay. Can't get Ott or Hierarchin. Sadly, you are just barely out of range.
I don't think Harkin got hurt.
Yeah.
Did you not? You were all taking poison damage at the start.
Yeah, and I hurt myself a lot.
Oh.
But yeah, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures. She's going to have to roll that D100 first, though. Or take potentially 5d6 damage.
Thank God, because I was being really risky by not drinking a potion after that last round.
1d100 plus 0. Roll. 84, she succeeds. Okay, so 3d8 plus 5. 3d8 plus 5. 14 healing to herself and all of you.
Actually, that's 16. You rolled a +3.
My mistake. 16. She's still hurt, but she's a bit better. She is still bloodied, though. She is still below half health. And that's the end of her turn. Hierarchin, smile.
Smile? You know what I'm going to do?
What are you going to do?
Lightning bolt the green guy.
Okay, lightning bolt him.
Jesus, you're using a spell slot for one dude?
Why not?
Yeah.
We'll sleep soon.
Yeah, why
What else
not?
could Nick do?
Yeah,
Okay.
why not? I'm not going to go and hit him.
Don't you have like a cantrip like Firebolt or something? Quicken.
He has like 29 health still.
Quicken spell.
We're on the last try of the.
Quicken spell. At this level, that's like
The
Firebolt
only
was like
cantrip I can do is Shocking Grasp, but I'd have to get up to him for that.
You have Brave Frost as well. But
That's like free. That's free.
that just
At
slows
this
me down,
level, it's
doesn't it?
3d8. And then Quicken Spell is a sorcery spell slot.
Wait,
A sorcery point for that
what's
allows you to
Quicken
then use it
Spell?
twice. Quicken Spell allows you to take basically use a spell as a bonus action. So you
When
can
you
then
cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to change it to 1 bonus action.
Yeah, you could cast it once as an action and then spend 2 sorcery points and cast it again as a bonus action if you
I
wanted.
keep forgetting about
it's
sorcery points.
it's 3d8. So as long as you hit on both of them, because obviously they're Rare Frost is an attack action. It's got a spell attack against it. It's 3d8. It's a 68.
Yeah,
I
68.
mean,
Okay. So
that's,
quicken
what's
spell.
what's it? So it's
And then
8 times 3.
Sorry, so
Yeah,
what is
let's
your
do that
spell
then.
attack
6.
modifier? Go back to your class page a second, Nick.
Oh, are you spying on me?
Yeah.
12?
So +9. D20 +9. See if you hit.
Wait, where are you seeing +9?
In capital letters, spell attack +9. Underneath Tides of Chaos.
Oh, it was off the screen for me. I don't know why my thing's like so small. Like the writing zoomed in for some reason. Wait, what did you want me to do?
D20 +9. See if you hit.
For the first one.
D20 plus 9. 22.
Hits. Roll your 3d8 damage.
$16.
16.
Okay. Do you want to spend the 2 sorcery points to quicken spell and do it again?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, spend 2 sorcery points and then roll a d20 +9. 18 just hits.
Oh, lucky.
Go on.
And then 3.
With a high roll like that.
D,
Should be enough.
8. Oh,
Oh, 26.
10.
Unfortunate.
How much was he on? 29, you said, wasn't it?
Yes, 29 out of 60. So he's now on 57 out of 60. 3 hit points remaining.
God damn.
Oh, so close. Someone get him quick.
I've got a ranged attack. I can just use my.
Well, it's Erlan's
Potato
turn.
can get up to
Can I
it.
fireball?
If you want, for the 3 damage it would take to kill him, you can fireball
like-
him.
Vicious
Well, I don't have any
mockery.
other ranged attacks, really.
Vicious
Don't you have
mockery.
like vicious mockery?
You might.
Good
That's-
point. Very
What
good
is that?
point.
Is that a cantrip?
You want to insult this guy to death, Matt?
Yeah.
Is-
Fuck it.
Is that a
Fuck
cantrip?
it. I'm gonna do it at
Cantrip,
5th
yeah.
level as well.
What?
It's a cantrip. You can only cast it at base level.
No, you can. I just looked at Vicious Mockery and it says you can increase
Oh,
it
really?
by 1d4 when you reach 5th level. So
Yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
that just means it all. has an
Yeah.
extra
So wait,
D4.
it's 3d4,
That's
right?
your to level. So yeah, it'll do 3d4 damage.
That's enough.
easy
It's
4
still a
damage.
cantrip. You
Right?
don't
Do I
have to
need to
spend a
do?
spell
Do I need
slot.
to do deer hunt? Oh no, I don't. Do I?
No,
No, it's cantrip. You're
you
fine.
just you just
So
kill
I
him.
believe saving throw though, doesn't he?
Ooh. Yes, it does have a saving throw against. Otherwise, it has some kind of. It gets a debuff, but it still
Let
does
me just
damage.
check your spell book. Sorry, Matt. I need to fucking
Let me
read
get
this spell
spells.
No.
now. Fucking Matt.
At my private space.
All right, fine. I'll bloody read it on the app.
Vicious
There you go.
mockery.
Hovering over it.
Vicious mockery.
Wisdom saving throw.
Ah, yeah.
Or take 1d4 save. So wisdom save. He has not got a great bonus to wisdom. Smile. He has a +5 to his save though. That's a 3 + 5. Does that succeed?
No, I don't think it does.
Oh. What do you say to him, Matt?
Hey, the guy who farted earlier is running away. And just point at him. I feel like the embarrassment of being known as the farting guy out of that entire attack causes him just to keel over and die.
There was a dragon
He
there. but-
turns around, looks at you, and a tear drips down his face. And then he falls on his sword and dies.
Weird.
Is it a tear like from the "Don't Litter" adverts in America?
Yeah. I know, I've never seen those adverts.
No, it's like the Indian American advert where it's like you've destroyed my land. With later,
Oh.
tear. It's in Simpsons, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know the one you're on about.
Either way, you've killed everyone, and Matt insulted a guy to death.
Nice.
The most memorable thing of this entire fight. There's a dragon, but who cares? Man,
Yeah, who the
farted.
fuck cares about the dragon? Vicious
The zombie
mockery
dragon that
was
is
a
like
great idea. Thank you,
obliterated
Alex.
now.
You should pay attention to what's on your class sheets, guys. Like
No.
the whole point about like the
Fireball.
sorcery points, like are super strong for you, Nick. You need to use them more.
Yeah,
often.
no, Logan tried to explain it to me before, and I zoned out after about 10 minutes.
It's not even that much information needed. Quick and spell is basically your go-to in a battle.
He used it like
Ah.
once. He used it for like one session, Alex.
Yeah, I used it. I have it
I
written
can't.
down.
One day you'll DM.
Anyway,
No,
anyway,
too much effort.
after this whole thing, O'Malley is still like triumphantly stood within the carcass, on top of the carcass of Artemi, just saying, "Ha ha! My kill!" And just like is just like gloating about the fact that he got the kill on the now undead zombie dragon.
Gee, by accident. Yeah. Francisca is going to limp up and say, "Well, I'd appreciate if you didn't dance on my brother's body, asshole though he was."
You guys see that fine guy over there? He was fucking funny.
What a joker. So the question is, obviously we've got rid of Artemi and these 5 geezers, including the guy who does sticky poo poo farts. But there was a dragon, a large one, be it, that even larger than him, that brought him here.
Mm-hmm.
That we've now got to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
That could be even worse.
God.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yeah.
Francisco will say, "Well, I don't think I can get any closer to this cave in this form. So hopefully whatever is affecting me in there is also affecting him. If he's here and if he's in those caves, he would have to be a lot smaller. That doesn't necessarily mean that he's weak, but
Corner him.
well, it should at least offer us some help."
Yeah.
That being said, just this front guard kind of messed us up pretty badly.
Yeah.
If we're going to progress any further, it may be time to have a strategy meeting.
Dun, dun, dun.
And on that note, and on that bombshell,
Yeah, I think it is getting close to 11. We've finished this combat. And next session will be a dungeon crawl, Smile.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah,
The
you
dungeon
get drawing your
crawler
map then.
actually, the dungeon crawler actually wanted us to do this week.
I was hoping to start it. It's
well,
fine.
Alex, you'll remember. Make sure that I do a group heal before when we start the next session.
Okay, one sec. Let me just
Do it now if you want it,
for it.
but
Yeah, I was gonna say you could do it now.
Yeah, mass lay on wounds. So I need to do D100.
oh yeah.
Oh, fuck.
5th level spell, Matt.
Fuck.
5d6 damage, please.
Oh, I think I might die.
Oh my god, you're trying to
Oh,
heal us and you end up dying.
18.
18
That's
damage.
fine. I'm not
Yep.
dead. I'm not dead yet, bitches. I'm only on 36 health.
Well, roll that healing for.
Yeah, let me
everyone who's
try
already
again.
affected.
Let me try again.
How many?
Oh!
Who are you targeting, and how many creatures is it? Sorry.
Maybe it would be better if we took a short rest rather than you using your spell slots.
He spent the spell slot and took the damage. Now
He's taken 2.
you're doing it again.
He did
Tried
it
to go again and I
Yeah,
got
he
Very
tried
good.
to go again.
I did both of my
Champion.
Why?
Jesus
Not
Christ. Well,
good.
roll your 5d6 again, Matt.
You just burnt two.
18. 2 5th level spell slots, yes.
Yeah, you've just burnt 2 5th level
Yeah,
spell slots
yeah.
right
I'm
before
on
a dungeon crawl. When instead of
18 health. Let's go. Let's go.
So that is 3d8 plus your charisma mod, which I believe is +5.
Matt, roll again.
What is that? 18 plus 5?
3d8 plus 5. So he's going to have to roll a 3d8, and he's doing that twice. So 3d8 plus 5, 2 times. Matt, you can target up to 6 creatures.
3d8 plus.
Who are you
12?
targeting?
Wait, what did you say? 3d8 plus 5.
Yes, but first of all, tell me who you're targeting with this heal.
Well, everyone.
You can only target 6 creatures.
and there's 7 of us.
Who did that? Cat didn't get damaged.
1, 2,
No, he's back on
3,
full health thanks to
4,
Francesca.
Yeah, everyone else can then
5,
get healed.
6.
Okay, so everyone other than
7.
Taito.
Well, are you including Francisca? Because that's 7.
Yeah, but if you
Oh,
can heal up
damage
to 6 and
cheese.
get rid of.
Ignoring Taito. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah,
You can get
awesome.
all of you then. Okay. 20 for the first one.
Wait, you rolled d12s, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's d8s, Matt.
Go again. Ignore those then.
3d8 plus
20 and 18.
Okay. 20 and 18 healed.
I think that was all. I get a net nothing out of that.
You got a little bit out of it, I think.
I'm back
No,
to
I
full health.
genuinely
You got, like,
didn't. I'm
5
back to exactly where I started, 56.
No, well, I'm on full health. Thank you for those 2
I'm
spell
one
slots
off.
you
One off full
didn't
health.
need to use, but
Oh, fuck.
Thank you for your
blasted
sacrifice.
himself with
I'm gonna have a
2
great.
5th
Right,
level
I'm having a
spell
greater
slots.
healing potions.
Okay, 4d4 plus 4 heals.
This is a terrible game.
Potions are unaffected.
Oh.
So, it just works as normal.
Are you
12
kidding
health.
me? Are you fucking kidding me,
Uh.
game? 12.
average.
I'm on 68. That's not bad. So close to greatness.
1 off the sex number.
Yeah, one off the sex number.
I'll let you have 1 extra hit point if you want.
Hell yeah. There you go. The DM agreed. DM agreed. I'm on 69.
69, baby.
God.
And yeah, Francisca is like genuinely worried about you while you're nuking yourself, by the way, to heal everyone. Including her, I need to mark that healing. So it was 20 plus 18, wasn't it?
What pulls me through, yeah, is the fart guy.
The smart guy who
The
ended
fart
him
guy. He
himself.
ended himself because I laughed at him.
So she is looking quite a lot better. She is on just over 100 hit points. By the way, she got down to about 40 health remaining out of 150.
Oh.
The Gif Yankee who hit her with like a combined 55 damage, I think, really messed her up. So, yeah, she was in bad shape when Sarah got to her.
Rough.
Logan, can you explain how my Boreal Blade damage worked, added up? So I got the 22 double to 44 from sneak attack, and I got, was it 15 damage from the blade? Or
Oh god, I gotta scroll back up a little bit.
That really
So
confused me.
because it counts as a nat 20, it's not showing the just ordinary damage. It's the dice rolled are doubled. So any number that is in brackets, you double.
Oh, okay.
There it is. So you got a 2 plus a 3 plus a 3. All of that is doubled. So 4 plus 6 plus 7 was your damage.
4, wait, what? 2, 3, and 3. So 4, wait, 4, what, why is 7? Sorry?
Because that's your bonus to damage with the Boreal Blade. It's +5 for your dex, +2 for the sword. So hover over the where it actually says the damage, and it'll show you what you rolled. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it rolls 1d6 plus 2d4 plus 7.
Right.
that's the damage that it always rolls. So on your 1d6, you rolled a 2. On your 2d4, you rolled a 3 and a 3.
Yeah.
So doubling the 2, you get 4. Doubling the 3 is 6. Doubling the other 3 is another 6. So it was 2 plus 12 plus 7 was your damage for the Boreal Blade.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
7. So, 4 plus 12 plus 7.
4 plus 12 plus 7.
4 plus 12 plus 7 was 23 damage for that, plus 44 damage for your sneak attack, came to a total of 67 points of damage. And he had, I think, he had 69 health? Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was on 2 hit points remaining.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah, just the damage calculations really threw me off. Because you and Alex were all over it. I was like, what?
Yeah, it's the thing is with crits, you double the dice, but not the whole damage total.
Yeah, so that's why the 7 wasn't touched. Yeah.
Yes.
Because that's just part of the damage of
just the 7 is calculated on it is a +2 weapon, and you have 5 dexterity, so it's 5 plus 2 is 7.
Oh, okay.
That's where your 7 comes from.
Yeah.
Exciting session. You guys fought a zombie dragon. You guys
I led us astray.
Can we level
well,
up now?
you could have. There was stuff to discover there. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. You could have ended up somewhere very differently today. In a very different dungeon.
Ooh. Oh well.
If you had found where they bought his body.
But we found him.
What?
You did find him. But yeah. It did mean that, traveling elsewhere rather than setting straight off did mean that they beat you here.
Oh, because we went
What's
back
going to be in
to
here again?
the camp first before leaving.
Sorry, say again.
What was going to be
Alex?
in here again? That's one thing I can't remember.
They didn't specifically tell you because they don't specifically know, but they believe that there was some means that the Colossi used to stop the Fang of Immolation last time was hidden here.
Ah.
We so should have asked one of those geezers what they're called.
They wouldn't have told us.
What, the
Yankee.
GIF? They would have told you to F off and die.
Fair enough. In whatever language.
They're the enemy,
What
man.
language were they speaking?
They're speaking GIF.
Huh.
They speak GIF.
Yeah. GIF speak GIF.
Jiff.
Dwarves speak dwarf. Elf speak elf.
Jiff Yankee.